Well, one more time for Domingo Herman. One more time. I mean, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. In case you don't know and you're just tuning in, Domingo Herman, done for the year, checked himself into alcohol rehabilitation. And as I saw somebody in the chat say, the Yankees are driving us all to drink. Oh, welcome aboard. Tonight is game 3 of the Rays and Yanks. And I am here, your gracious host, the Bad Diggity Dizzle. So appreciate you guys and girls being here. Thank you so much. A lot of you may know our guy Pete did an awesome 24-hour stream last night, so he's taking the night off. Don't blame him. I've been there. I know how much those take out of you. And knowing that I know how much I take out of you, I'll be doing another live stream, 24-hour live stream on August 19th. So 2 weeks from Saturday, it'll be my turn to try to get through my 10th 24-hour stream. We do have the charity. I'm going to the charity that we're going to be, raising awareness for is Stand Up to Cancer. So we're going to do that. The first thing I ever did on this channel when I did a 24-hour stream for charity was the V Foundation, which obviously is for cancer. And everybody knows somebody or has lost somebody. Everybody has lost somebody to cancer, or knows somebody that's lost somebody to cancer. It's a horrific disease. Obviously, research has made it a lot better. A lot more people are surviving cancer these days. So that is a good thing. So Stand Up to Cancer is the charity on August 19th. Hopefully you guys and girls can tune in for some of it. If you haven't seen my last video, that was pretty good. It's got some momentum. If you guys and girls follow me on Twitter, it's the last thing I tweeted. Do me a favor, retweet that video. If you have Twitter, you follow me there. If you don't follow me, you can follow me. The link's in the description below. But follow me on Twitter, retweet it. If you could retweet that out, that's great, because that is the way these things get seen. When people retweet them, it finds people that I don't know, and then they can retweet it and so on and so forth. And the more and more eyes that get on these videos where a guy is ranting and raving about his frustrations about the New York Yankees, that is the best way to go about getting those videos seen and some voices heard. And maybe it does. Maybe it, echoes with some Yankee fans and resonates with Yankee fans. And they say, you know what, he's right, man. I'm not giving these guys any more money. But I do appreciate y'all being here. So thank you so much. And Dashy's in the house. Mel Legacy, Bronx Bomber, Eagles, Fang, Evan Spitzberg, James Vegas, Jigaman, Porto. Don't end it. It's great. Giants fans in the chat. How much is this Yankee team? Now, they don't have as bad of a record as a Giant, but how much is this Yankee team reminding you of the Giants under Joe Judge in 2021? Like the ultimate clown show, like Domingo Herman checking himself into alcohol rehabilitation. It's like the equivalent of running back-to-back sneaks from your own 5-yard line on 3rd and 9 and 2nd and 11, right? What the hell? Clouds! Well, our guy Clouds is in the house. I know what it is.
I'll be back.
What's going on? Afghanistan, Barbara, my lady, what is going on? Reese Beast, Sean Johnson, Hypebeast, Jay Yankee, Kyle, Ryan, McWinney, Anthony Garcia's in the house. The legendary diehard Giants fan is here. My guy R Squared said he may try to stop by. He's been busy with life. I get it. He's got a wife, a kid, wife, kids, job. I get it. I understand that grind every day. But diehard Giants fan, in case R Squared does not make it, he wanted me to say to you, what's up, man? So R Squared passed along his hello wishes to the legendary diehard Giants fan. Chris, Charlton, New York Sports Hub, Charles Jansen, Omar Lopez, Scott's Weekend Sports, Pete Mancuso, Peter Lee, my friend, north of the border, Low Temps. What's going on? Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for being here and sharing in my misery as a New York Yankee fan of 40 years. This is one of the worst teams I've ever seen. I lived through the 89 to 92 days, and I can tell you guys, if you were not alive for those teams, this team is very similar to the ones in the late 80s and early 90s before the dynasty was built. Now, a lot of that did have to do with George Steinbrenner. We always want to give George Steinbrenner a lot of credit because George would do whatever it took to put a winner. He didn't care how much it cost. He would get the biggest names, the biggest free agents. That was what he wanted to do all the time. But, it cost him in the late 80s because he got a lot of these type of players we're seeing now. These guys are over the hill. They couldn't hit. Their best years are behind them. And it was an old team with no prospects. You go back to that 1990 team, 1991, our biggest prospects were Kevin Moss and Hal Morris. And, of course, you traded Hal Morris to Cincinnati. So we didn't really have any prospects until we started to accumulate the Andy Pettitts, the Derek Jeters, and Mariano Rivera's. And that was all Gene Michael and Bob Watson. So it's very similar where there's really no big prospects. Maybe there is, but you know how the Yankees do. For whatever reason, they bury their prospects. They don't give them a chance, or they overhype them, and they know that they absolutely suck. We haven't seen a prospect come up and produce for more than 3 years outside of Aaron Judge in the last 10 years. There's been no Yankee prospect come out of the minors and dominate or even be like a decent player for a stretch of 3 years. Sanchez is really good for a year and a half. Severino is good for about a year and a half before he got hurt. That's really it. So Yankees trying to not lose again, but we'll see what happens. Scott Wright, Danny Boy, appreciate y'all being here. H1000, Brian Nixon, Tyler Patton, Gemini Don, Frank Rivera, appreciate y'all being here. Patty Franks, what's up, Patty? I see a lot of you guys over on Pete's channel. I appreciate you joining me tonight. If you like what Pete does and you've ever been to one of my streams, they're very similar. They're very similar. Pete's my brother from another mother. Chris B, thank you for super chat, brother. He says, this team really blows. I'd rather watch paint dry. I hear you, man. And sometimes it is like watching grass grow and paint dry. But I appreciate you watching the paint dry with me this evening in the best chat on YouTube. Anyway, here's the Rays lineup. Leading off, playing first base, Yandy Diaz. The shortstop, Wander Franco, will bat second. Second baseman, Brandon Lowe, bats third. The DH, Randy Arozarena, will bat fourth. Third baseman, Isaac Paredes, will bat fifth. Left fielder, Luke Raley, will bat sixth. The center fielder, Manuel Margot, bats seventh. Right fielder, Josh Lowe, bats eighth. And catching and batting ninth, Renee Pinto on the mound for the Yankees. Garrett Cole, 9-2, and an AL leading 2.64 ERA. Yandy Diaz steps in the plate, takes strike one. Pitch by Cole. Fouled away. It is 0-2. Garrett Cole, man, after a Yankee loss, 8-0 with a 2.14 ERA. So he has obviously been great this year. Gets no run support. Probably should have about 14 or 15 wins. Pitch way upstairs. 1-2. Sports Hulk, Rick V, Tiger Town, Matthew Morgan. Appreciate y'all being again. As my guy Pete would say, smacky to likey, hitty to subby. Let's go. Pitch. Fouled away. That was not a good pitch by Cole. That slider had a lot of the strike zone, not where he wanted it. Probably got away with one, and he knows it. Count 1-2. Beautiful night in the Bronx. Just not a beautiful team in pinstripes. It'll be a 1-2 to Yandy Diaz leading off for the Rays. And the pitch outside, and it's 2-2. Samantha, what's up, my lady? Bright, Fair, Mike Fiore, Alex Valerio. Appreciate y'all being here. Again, smack that like and hit the subscribe button. Ring a ding ding the bell. And the 2-2 pitch inside almost hit him 3-2. Good at bat here by Diaz. Was behind 0-2. Works the count full. Again, if you haven't watched my last video, guys and girls, like I said, if you don't follow me on Twitter, do me a favor. Follow me on Twitter. If you do, retweet it. We want as many eyes in that video as we can. It's got good momentum, almost 15,000 views. Pitch way outside. So that is not what Cole wanted to do at all. He walks the leadoff hitter. Great at bat by Diaz, something the Yankees know nothing about. That's why the guy's hitting .317. And then I'll bring up Wander Franco. There is Bubbles Boone, chewing the gum, picking the nose. The only good thing about Boone is his watch collection. It's a nice watch. I don't know what the hell it is, but he has good watches. I give him that. He always has a different watch on. Hopefully he has to sell his watch collection because he's, on the unemployment line very soon. That pitch is off the plate. And the count is 1-0 to Franco, hitting .267, 13 homers, 49 RBIs. Kevin Cash didn't mind benching the young phenom for not being a good teammate. So Kevin Cash showing who's in charge while the inmates run the asylum here in the Yankee clubhouse. Pitch is swung on, there goes. Way back, 2-0. You can't make this shit up, guys. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Game's over. 2-0 Rays. You know we ain't scoring more than 2 runs. I mean, unbelievable. Cole gets ahead of the first batter, 0-2, walks him, and then hangs a slider to Franco. Freaking horrible. What a horrible start for the Yankees. That pitch is in there for a strike, and the count is 0-1. I don't have the volume up. The game is on Amazon Prime, by the way. Brandon Lowe hitting .228, 14 homers, 43 RBIs. And before a lot of Yankee fans get to their seat, they trail 2-0. The pitch is grounded foul off his foot, and the count is 0-2. This team it just gives me agita. It really does. Domingo Germán is probably smart. I don't think Domingo Germán really needed to go to rehab. I think he just wanted off this team. The 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. He gone! So Cole bounces back to get low on 3 pitches. And that'll bring up the DH, Randy Arozarena. The Yankees already trail 2-0. Absolutely terrible. Dashy, thank you for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate that very much. He says, Malachi Moore behind the plate. That pitch is swung and a miss by Arozarena, and the count is 0-1. Lot of empty seats. It's early. Johnny Letourneau, my friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
Pitch in there for a strike, count 0-2. Johnny says, Baddog, since y'all were not really going to pay Barkley because of the market and his injuries, why not let him walk and possibly have signed Cook? There would be no point in doing that. The reason they didn't sign Barkley, pitch is ground and foul, is because they didn't want to pay the running back. So why would they pay Dalvin Cook? If they were going to give a running back a contract, it would have been Saquon Barkley. It wouldn't make any sense to give Dalvin Cook money and not Barkley. Chris, thank you for the super chat. He says, well, good try, Yankees. Ain't scoring 3 runs. Not off McClanahan. He's 11-1. He's one of the best pitchers in the league. So that's not the guy you want to get behind 2-0 on, especially with the Yankees. Pitch. That pitch is ripped into left field. Back on the track, making the catch is IKF, and there's 2 away. But yeah, it's already bad enough as it is when you know your offense isn't hitting. You got your ace on the mound. He gives up 2 runs immediately, and you're going against Shane McClanahan, who comes in 11-1 with an ERA of 3. Not an enviable position for a team that has struggles and couldn't score 4 runs if they hit the ball off a tee. The pitch outside to Paredes, and the count is 1-0. If you're just joining us, Yandy Diaz walked after Cole got ahead 0-2, and Wander Franco hit a slider into the seats, 2-0 Rays. Pitch is low to Paredes, and the count's 2-0. Oh, Cole does not get run support. That is a fact. Dr. Johnson, thank you for dropping the link to my video. Yes, you guys could share that out. That'd be great. Like I said, retweet it. I put it on Twitter. Just retweet it if you have Twitter. That way, as many people can see it as possible. That'd be freaking awesome. I can't wait for Giants football either, man. Chris, thank you for the super chat. He says, the Minglers know what he's doing. I got to join him. Cole walks Paredes on 4 pitches. I wonder if Cole got into some of Domingo Germán's hooch in his locker room because he's pitching like he's drunk tonight. 2 walks for Cole in the inning. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Luke Raley. He's hitting 268, 15 homers, 40 RBI. He would be our second best hitter behind Judge in our team. Yep, Garrett Cole, a guy you need to do anything here. And you know, there's been a lot of talk about the faces on the Yankees, how they have like dead eyes, no emotion at all. They're just going through the motions. This team has no guts. They just don't, man. They don't play with any kind of heart. Pitch, low. 1-0. Cole's all over the place in this first inning. I don't have any circus music. I don't have the roll of toilet paper either. Well, you might have to break out the roll of toilet paper for Boone's dumbass. It'll be a 1-0 here. Jareli pitch, swung on it, hit in the air to center field, not deep. In his tracks is Bader, makes the catch, and that retires the side. But the Rays get 2 runs and 1 big hit, the 2-run homer by Wander Franco. They leave 1. We've played 1/2 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first. The Rays 2, the Yankees coming to bat. You're calling it. The 24-hour stream, Peter, is August 19th, so 2 weeks from Saturday. Stand Up to Cancer is the charity. Too early with the toilet paper. I don't know about that, man. This team is toilet paper worthy. Big Dog B, what's going on? MVJR. How you doing? As Pete would say, How y'all doing? How many likes we got? 69 likes. We got 300 people in here. All right, we can do better than the likes. Let's go. Hit that like and subscribe and ring a ding, 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 ding the bell. Let's go. The like button's free, everybody. It don't cost nothing. It just takes a second out of your time, but it helps out thine stream huge. And I appreciate y'all being here. Smug Hal, what's up, buddy? TC Steele in the house. Kyle Malay. What's going on? Yes, Samantha. Very good start for this. Very good start. Very good start. Soggy toilet paper. Jam and Jesse, what's going on? Yeah, Trey Hawkins could probably start. I mean, the Giants secondary's up for grabs. Outside of McKinney and Jackson, I think there's a lot of spots up for grabs. And the Giants secondary for sure. Fire Cashman and Fire Boone, Matthew. I agree. Nate, what's up, buddy? Listen, Pete just didn't get me on there last night. I fell asleep, but Meziffy, what's going on? Pete's got time during my 24-hour stream. I'll definitely have him on. I got to reach out to Tom Grassi. That'd be pretty cool to get him on the stream. So here is Shane McClanahan for the Yankees leading off, playing left field IKF. The DH Aaron Judge about second. Gleyber Torres plays second and bats third. Right fielder Giancarlo Stanton. I'll predict him to hit a homer every time he's up, and he'll go 0 for 4. He bats fourth. Jake Bauers, our best hitter lately, will bat fifth and play first base. The third baseman, washed DJ LeGround will bat sixth. Center fielder Harrison Bader bats seventh. Shortstop Anthony Volpe bats eighth. And batting ninth tonight, the catcher Ben Rortvedt, Benny Biceps. And Baddog can hang with Benny Rortvedt in the gym. Connor 11 takes outside for a ball. The count is 1-0. IKF hitting 258 with 5 dingers. Pitch upstairs. The count is 2-0. I can definitely hang with Rortvedt in the gym. Don't let the sleeper physique fool you. I got pipes. Trust me when I tell you. The physique is there. It'll be a 2-0. Outside. Oh, he called it a strike. Come on. Dashy, is this umpire suck or what? Bricks Nation, what's going on? I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. Cross Face Race says, I love playing the Yankees. I don't blame you. IKF swings right through a fastball, and the count is 2-2. Yankees are due, and they've been due for about 3 years, and it hasn't happened yet. I don't think it's going to this year. 2-2, 3-2. Good about by IKF. Waterfly, they ring the like button. DJ LeGroundouts in the chat. There he is. There he is. Andre, what's going on? Johnny, thank you for the super chat. I'll get to that in 1 minute. The 3-2. IKF swings and hits it in the air to right field, not deep. Towards the line is Raley. I'm sorry, hit that. No, he did it in right field. That's low over there, one away. Johnny, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for being a friend.
He says, Baddog, your favorite Eagles jerseys are coming back. I know you hate my Eagles, but since the NFC is weak, can the Eagles make the Super Bowl? And can the Giants make the title game? I don't think the Giants are going to make the title game. I mean, it depends on injuries and everything. I think San Francisco is still really good, but I still think you guys are one of the best teams in the NFC as Judge fouls that away. The count is 0-1. Definitely. I mean, I don't know why you couldn't make a run at the Super Bowl again. The NFC is not very strong. I think San Francisco. I don't think Dallas is very good. The 0-1 to Judge. Big rip and a miss. Ace Avenue, thank you, my friend. We'll be under 500 by the end of the weekend. I concur, my friend. 0-2, bounced up there, 1-2. Want Bag Doodle in the house. Appreciate y'all being here again. Smack it a likey, hit his subby. Let's go. It'll be a 1-2 pitch to Aaron Judge. Bounced up there, 2-2. Holy Pasta Vazul! That's one of my favorite names. This reminds you of the night Munson passed away because the Yanks are fading. That's what happened. Yeah, I got my Munson shirt on, by the way. That's what this is. I got my Thurman Munson shirt on. 2-2 pitch. Judge fouls it away. 100 by McClanahan. There it is. Shout out to Irish Rover. I don't know if he's in the chat, but Irish Rover bought this for me. So definitely got to honor Thurman Munson tonight. As a lot of you know, Yankee fans, he passed away tragically 44 years ago today in a plane crash. The 2-2 to Judge, outside 3-2. I was too young. I never got to see Thurman play, but I always talk about how he was my dad's favorite player. And I know my dad was pretty upset when he passed away. So Thurman was embodied what a Yankee's supposed to be. Judge fights it off and fouls it off. The count's 3-2. Clutch, tough, a leader, a professional, and he was a competitor. He was tough as shit, too, man. The battles between Munson and Fisk were legendary back in the day. The pitch, swung on in, crushed to center field, back at the track and on the track. Making the catch is Renee Pinto. Do not watch wrestling anymore. I did years ago. Yeah, I was only 3 TC Steels when he passed away, so I didn't get to see him play. We need Trump, Doug. Quite frankly, I think that I think that the Yankees need Trump. Quite frankly, you know what I think I'm going to go and maybe I'll purchase the Yankees. They're trying to indict me on a lot of charges, but we'll go buy the Yankees. We'll make them winners again. We're going to make the Yankees great again as Glaber hits a weak ground in a third. Throw across, and of course, the Yankees go down in order without a whimper. No runs, no hits, nobody left. You'll hear that a lot tonight. We'll go to the top of the second. 2-0 Tampa Bay. Yep. I can't shoot in baseball, but slice of gabagool. There's some good names in here today. Holy Possum Azul, Slice of Gabagool, DJ LeGrande. We just need crackle nuts up in here. Yeah, if Trump bowled the Yankees, they might be the best team in baseball. Sad, yes. Waterfly, thank you for being a member for 39 months. Wow, the member chat popped up on my StreamYard. I never did that before. Thank you, my friend. The charity is Stand Up to Cancer. That is the charity that will be doing the 24-hour stream on August 19th. So mark your calendars. It'll be a good one. I've been doing 24-hour streams for 5 years now. Pete will tell you, man, he did that 24-hour stream yesterday. I was the inspiration. Like Chicago. You're the inspiration. The charity thing was kind of my idea, though. I remember Sports Re, they're a big inspiration to me. Sports Re, and a lot of people have said, Baddog, why don't you try a 24-hour stream? Just for the challenge of it, I was like, sure. And then when I did one, I'm like, why don't I do it for a cause? And it kind of caught on. So I've done that for a lot of charities, and Every time I finish one now, I'm like, I'm not doing another one. And then inevitably 6 months rolls around and I do another one. Now, I probably will say February, I probably won't do them. February is always tougher because it's cold, it's shitty, it's dark, I'm tired. August is a little easier. We have football on, we have baseball on, the weather is nice, the days are longer. I think it's easier to get through 24 hours in August as opposed to February when all you have is the NBA All-Star game or the NBA skills competition, and it sucks. Yankee fans are chanting "Fire Cashman." Are they really, Dash? Yeah, I can't hear them. Are they really doing that? They should be. Big grin by Garrett Cole. And if you had Garrett Cole's money, you would have a smile like that too. The count is 1-0 to Manuel Margot, the bottom of the Rays, or Margot, Lowe, and Pinto. They all end in O. And that's how many runs the Yankees will inevitably have at the end of the night. Pitch upstairs 2-0. Cole has been wild so far. Medina, what's up, buddy? Always good to see my guy Medina in the house. It'll be a 2-0 pitch. Ripped foul. I mean, he right off the, what am I trying to say? He fouled it straight back. I mean, that was not a good pitch by Cole. Alex, what's up? Says, go Rays. Listen, man, the Rays know how to build a squad. And the Yankees should take the Yankees can't because their analytical department is ass. 2-1 off the corner, but called the strike. The count is even at 2-2. Yeah, the Yankees, man, they don't know how to use analytics. They're all about launch angle, and that doesn't win baseball games. Pitch fouled away. Another hanging slider in the middle of the plate. Margot fouled it back. I mean, listen, all you got to know about launch angle is this, guys. How many batters have had their swing ruined by the home run derby because you have to uppercut it? And how many batters have said, you know what, I'm not going to do the home run derby because it's going to ruin my swing because of all that uppercut crap? It killed Bobby Abreu. The Yankees teach that shit. That's a normal swing for them, a home run derby swing. Pitch. He struck him out. He gone. One away here. Johnny, thank you, my friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you, Johnny. He says, Baddog, it could be worse. You could be the awful Mets. They stink. Chris has been hiding all year. He is like a Cowboys fan. As you taking your lumps. I feel bad for the Mets. Pitches low to low. The count's 1-0. The poet and I don't know it. Low hitting 271, 14 homers, 56 RBIs. This is the Rays' 8th place hitter hitting 271 with 14 homers. We have one guy in this lineup of ours hitting more than 271. That's Judge. And the next highest average is 260. That pitch is off the plate outside, and the count is 2-0. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the second. The Rays lead 2-0 on a 2-run homer by Wander Franco in the first. Ballpark is filling up. I wish it wasn't. The 2-0 pitch swung on and hit foul down the left side and out of play. And the count is 2-1. Val, what's going on? The nightmare, well, it should end in October when the season is over. Munson and Reggie didn't like each other. I think the media made a lot more of that than it actually was. 2-1. Swung on and grounded to third. DJ LeGroundout fires across and gets low, 2 away. I mean, just like, in the 60s, they said Maris and Mantle hated each other. They were like best friends. I'm not saying that Munson and Reggie were best friends, which I'm still working on buying a Thurman Munson rookie. Like, I really need a Munson rookie. I have a Reggie Jackson rookie and a 1972 Topps Reggie. And I got to buy a 1970 Topps Reggie. I really like the 70 Topps Reggie Jackson. I like a lot of the 1970 Topps. Pitch. Grounded into the catcher. It's Rene Pinto up there, the backup catcher for the Rays. He's hitting 111 on the year. He'd be hitting right in the middle of the Yankee lineup with that average. But, yeah, man, I'm a big sports card collector, so I like the 1970 Topps. I like the Seaver card, the 0-1 pitch. Swung and a miss. Good slider that time off the plate. Count quickly 0-2. I like I like the poses. Like, I like the Johnny Bench that year. I like the Seaver. I like the Reggie. I like the Nolan Ryan. Of course, that's Munson's rookie. The 0-2. Grounded there inside of third and down the left field line. Kicks off the sidewall. IKF Fields fires into second, and they got him. They got him. Good throw there by, and now Glaber's shaking up. That's all we need because Glaber is like the only other guy that can hit. Glaber seemed to have taken one of the ribs. How about IKF with the rocket? Fires a Pete. I'm trying to find out what the hell happened to Glaber's stomach, unless it was because his neck got bent back and that was a weird thing. Anyway, the Rays, no runs, one hit, nobody left because of the thrown out at second. We'll go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Tampa Bay. Card Vibe, what's up, buddy? There you go. Just went to the National. Yeah, I'm waiting for the National to come back to the East Coast. I don't ever go out to Chicago. I've been to Cleveland. I've been to Cleveland once. I've been to Baltimore a number of times, and it's at the Inner Harbor. And I went to Atlantic City a couple of times. And when it comes back to Atlantic City, I think in 2026, I'll go back. I love it. I even if I can't buy it, I mean, just looking at the cards in that place, that's the best, card dealers in the country. Just to look at some of the amazing stuff. It's incredible card vibe. I mean, I love it. I know you're a card collector. I'm a big time card collector. But I appreciate y'all being here. Smacky the likey, hitting the subby. Where are we for likes anyway? 133. We can do better than that. We can do better. We got 355 in here. Thank you for being here. Again, hit the smacky the likey, hit the subby. The sub button is free. I do a lot of Yankee videos. Again, if you haven't watched my last Yankee video, please do me a favor, watch it. Like I said, I put it on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, please retweet that. We want that video to get some more momentum back. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, you can do that. You can also follow me on Instagram. Both of those links are in the description below. I don't really have any mods in the chat tonight, so I have to do it. But yes, down below. I say Dire Giants fan's a freaking man. There he is right there with the video. But share that thing out, man. It's got like almost 15,000 views, so it's doing good. But those are the types of videos that need to be seen. And maybe some Yankee fans get it. Maybe word spreads around. Who the hell knows, man? Listen. You know that the analysts, they're all going to kiss their ass. We don't do that here on YouTube. We don't do that. You know what I mean? We have our own format. We don't need to be, yes men over here. We don't need to kiss their ass. We can give our honest opinion. And maybe people don't know about these channels and they need to hear the honest truth about the Yankees. Here's Big G hitting 197 with 14 dingers. It's 2-0. It's about to be 2-1 because John Carlos is going to go deep. If you don't know, I predict that every time he comes up. This guy's one of my favorite players, and it's just a shame that he's completely washed. He sucks. Pitch. Swung on a hit in the air, fouled on the right side, and out of play. And the count is 2-1. Stanton just doesn't have any legs is the problem. It'll be a 2-1 pitch. McClanahan kicks and deals, and he grounds it right to short. Right there is Franco, and he throws Stanton out there as one away. Do I ever respond to non-members? Yes, I do, Daniel. I respond to whoever I can in the chat while I'm trying to call a game. The Yankees freaking screw my voice up too, man. So on out, nobody on. Here's Jake Bauers. Hitting 234, 9 homers. Probably our best guy in OPS in a handful of bats. He takes it right down the middle for a strike, and the count's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Bauers. Swung on a miss. And the count is 0-2. This is a tough matchup. McClanahan throws 100 on the left side. Bauers ain't seeing a lefty like this. Pitch. He struck him out.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Two-way here in the Yankees second, and that'll bring up the third baseman, DJ LeGround out. I mean, a tough night for Jake Bauers. Like I said, he ain't seen McClanahan. The pitch bounced up there to DJ, and the count's 1-0. My guy R squared.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you, my friend. The pitch inside 2-0. He says, Baddog, I told Dire Giants fan, you said, what's up, just in case. What up? Daughters want to go see Barbie movie tonight. Was going to ask for pineapple pizza. Steve Kerr to take them, but I'll man up. Oof, God, good luck to you, my friend. Good luck sitting through Barbie. 2-0. In there for a strike, it's 2-1. Luckily for me, I have I have a boy, and he wanted to see the Super Mario movie. We also went to see Elements. He cried. He cried when one of the elements died when he came back. Pitch! Outside to call the strike. The count is 2-2. Dire Giants fan, thank you for the super chat. He says R squared, the legend. He is indeed a legend. Mayu takes time out. Trout's nobody on in the bottom of the second. 2-0 Rays on a 2-run homer by Wander Franco before he could even sit down and get comfortable. The 2-2 pitch. He swung and missed it. A pitch in the dirt. No runs, no hits. And, of course, nobody left for the Yanks. What a pathetic inning. 2-0 Rays. We go to the top of the third. Yeah, I bet Thurman was a great leader, Barbara. Like I said, I didn't get to see him play. Oh, Pete, that's what I'm saying. He's Herman had the right idea. I think we should all check ourselves into rehab. Magoon McBoon, one of the best names on here, says our lineup is doing well. Well, Aaron Boone. Well, I thought they had good at bats. They really made them work. They worked the count. They had some pretty good swings. We're gonna turn the corner. Aaron Boone has turned the corner so many times. And you know what happens when you keep turning a corner, guys? You run in circles. And that is exactly what the Yankees are doing. Anthony, thank you for the super chat. Hey! Struck him out. It's the best strikeout call anywhere. Pete's strikeout call is the best anywhere. I love it. Hey! Struck him out. The Yanks are filleted like mignon, TC Steele. Thank you, JP. Yes, we did reach 125,000 subscribers. A lot due to that Yankee video that he put up there. Picked up a lot of subscribers on that video. And thank you for everybody that did retweet that, because that's what really helps. YouTube only reaches a certain amount of people. A lot of people that are subscribed to me or subscribed to any content creator knows YouTube doesn't really send out notifications. They rarely do that. So you kind of got to reach on other formats. And I was like, you know what? I felt like that was a really good video. And I'm known for ranting. If you guys have never been on my channel or haven't seen me in the last 5-6 years, I am known for that. I'm one of the best ever at throwing a rant out there, because I can just come out of nowhere. Like, you're watching the live stream tonight. You never know when one's coming. But I felt like that was a really good one. And I'm like, you know what? Let me try to get people just to retweet it, because it's easy. If I tweet it and you just hit retweet, it's a lot easier than copying the link and pasting it to social media. I'm just like, just retweet it. And then other people can retweet it. We can figure it out. Top of the order for the Rays. It'll be, I got to fix this screen over here. It'll be Diaz, Franco, and Lowe. The pitch is inside. Let me just fix this really quick. There we go. Count is 1-0. Pitch inside. Samuel, name of super chat. He says heads won't roll even though we finished dead last. That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of. It'll be a 2-0 to Diaz, who walked and scored in front of the Franco home run in the first. Pitch is in there for a strike. The count is 2-1 as we play here in the top of the third. Deborah, what's going on? David Bishop, I am that I am. What's going on? Chris Perez, Eric Vaughn, pitches. Swung a ground at a short. Volpe, Crow hops, fires, got him. No Anthony Rizzo tonight, thank God. Eric Von Decimals. That's a great name, because I am a total math nerd, a geek, whatever the hell you want to call me. I love math. Decimals are batting averages. Here is Wander Franco. He hit one into the second deck in right his first time up. David, man, thank you for the super chat pitch in there for a strike. Thank you so much, brother.
Give me a hell yeah.
He says, it made me a Phillies fan, but I always respected the Yankees just for their drive to win. Hal, listen to your fans. Fire, cash grab, and baboon. Bring respectability back to the pinstripes. Ball's grounded to Glaber. Fields fires. Got him 2-away here as Cole looks to be settling down. But, you know, it's funny that you mentioned that, David, because in that video that I did, I mean, I'm telling you, Mets fans are like, maybe not Mets fans because I'm a terrible, but I've had like Red Sox fans say, "Oh, Baddog, I feel bad for you, man. I hate the Yankees, but like I feel bad for you." I have Astros fans. Astros fans are like, "Come on, guys." He's like, we don't like the Yankees, but it sucks that you guys are bad. We want some competition, bring it. I got Astros fans, Mets fans, Red Sox fans feeling bad for me. That's how bad this team is. Pitch is in there for a strike to Brandon Lowe. He is 0 for 1, struck out his first at bat. 2-0 Rays, top of the third, 2 outs, nobody on. Cole trying to settle in. The pitch, curveball fouled away. And the count is quickly 0-2. David Kadingo, DJ on the ground. I love that name. William Henry, the owner of the Red Sox. Dr. Hitskins. What's going on? Thank you all for being here. Fellow, what's up? Pitch! Just missed. Good take there by Lowe. The count is 1-2. Garrett Cole wiping the sweat off thine lip. Set at the belt. The righty kicks, fires, hit. Oh, he did not. Hey! Struck him out. He gone. Cole settling. Retires the Rays in order. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We played 2.5. Go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Rays. Thank you, Dire Giants fan. I appreciate it. Yes, 9-9. 9-9. Like I said, man, I know that those 24-hour streams take a lot out of you. And I know, Pizza, you didn't get a lot of sleep like the night before. Like, that's one thing I pride myself on. Now, one thing I know is the Giants have a preseason game against the Panthers on the 18th, which obviously Chris and I will do. I do believe it's on his channel. I'm thinking last year, the first game of the regular season was on my channel. So the first preseason game will be on my channel, second on his, third on mine, and then Cowboys Giants will be on his. I think that's the way we're going to do it. I mean, I'll be live for that game, but I will make sure that I get some sleep. I usually go to bed about 10, 11 o'clock, and I get up about 8:30. So I try to get as much sleep as I can, 9, 10 hours. I eat breakfast. My wife always hooks me up. Like, that's one thing I saw Pete's fiance do. Like, Jira's taking care of me. Like, my wife always takes care of me when I do those things. She'll give me the coffee. Do you need anything? Do you need me to go to the grocery store? Do you need me to get you food? And she's really, really supportive about that. So behind every man is a great woman. And Pete admitted it. Much like myself, Pete's about to marry out of his league. Lord knows I married out of mine. So us Italian guys, we're good at that. We're good at marrying out of our league. It's a beautiful thing. Quite frankly, it's matrimony. It's a wonderful thing. Quite frankly, you take a look at the Yankees' offense, and quite frankly, it's just offensive. It's horrendous. It's a dog. Like they're playing like a bunch of dogs. They're playing like a bunch of Rosionados. Quite frankly, it's quite pathetic. It's as pathetic as this administration run by clueless Joe Biden. No, I didn't see that. I don't watch Talking Yanks. I don't get a lot of chances to really surf the web, man. I work. I do so much crap. I work out, I eat, I got a kid, it's hard. David, thank you for being a member for 32 months, my friend. The Giants will start soon. High at speed, yes, 24 miles an hour. The man is a blazer. Here is Bader. Outside 1-0. Oh my God, the pitch wasn't even close to a strike. That pitch was 6 inches off the plate. Pitch, swung on a miss. Jeez. It'll be an 0-2 to Bader leading off. Pitch, bounced up there. Roderick, my man.
Thank you for being a friend.
And Thank you. He says, peace, Baddog. My girlfriend's mom waiting on a 24-hour stream. She plans to jump out of a helicopter onto a loop cactus in order to impress you. 1-2. Rip. Fair inside a third and down the left field line. Kicks off the wall. Should be extra bases. Bader turns a corner like Aaron Boone says they will, and he ends up at second with a leadoff double. There you go, my man. Let's go. See if we can actually hit him across. R squared, thank you for stopping by for a couple minutes, brother. Enjoy that movie with your girls. Being a dad is the best thing on the face of the earth, my man. So enjoy that, man. I'm trying to enjoy every moment I can with my little guy. He's growing up way too fast. Somebody asked about my workout splits. I mean, I do biceps and triceps one day, back one day, chest one day, legs one day, shoulders one day. Take Wednesday and Sunday off, Wednesday and Saturday off. Pitches in there for strike to Volpe. And my favorite part of the night is when Anthony Volpe comes up because we come up with this.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Takes it in the dirt, ball gets away, and Bader goes to third. There you go. So Yankees have a chance now to get a damn run. Nobody out, Bader on third. But that's where and I warm up. I burn about 250 calories walking at a brisk pace on a 9.5 incline, and then 10.5, 11.5, 12.5, 13.5, 14.5, and 15. Like I said, it's about 19 or 20 minutes. I burn 250 calories, then I start working out. That's really my workout split. Pitch to Volpe upstairs, and the count is 1-1. Thank you, Jerry. I try. We can only beat Trump. Trump dog once in a while it shows up because you got to be entertaining because the Yankees, well, they're certainly a train wreck. Pitch in there for a strike. The count's 2-2. You take a look at that guy. You listen to Aaron Boone. You listen to Aaron Boone. You listen to Brian Cashman. It's fake news, quite frankly. The fake news media, the fake Brian Cashman. He's a fake. The 2-2 pitch swung on and into the air to right field and deep. Back at the track at the wall. Bah! Felicia, this ball is gone. And when Anthony Volpe crosses the plate, it'll be 2-2.
You can put it on the board. Yes.
Damn it! Anthony Volpe up on Taco. We are tied at 2 apiece. He may have been struggling this year. He certainly had his moments. That's not what I wanted. What the hell was that? That's what I wanted. Oh, I know why I did that. Cancel. There you go. We'll figure this out eventually. I've been streaming for like 5 years. I'll get it right one of these days. So here is Ben Rortvedt. Big swing and a miss. Hit that like E. Smack it a subby. Let's go. We got 185 likes. So we need more. Come on, guys. The Yankees are actually tied here. If you can believe it. I can't. Make the late, great Thurman Munson proud tonight. Win a damn ball game, man. It'll be an 0-2 to Rortvedt. Bounced up there. Speaking of which, I can hang with Ben Rortvedt. Let me break him out. Ready? You ready for this? You ready for the guns? You ready for the gun show? You ready? Let's go. I can hang with you, Big Ben. Let's go, baby. I can hang with Big Ben. Let's go. Let's hit the gym, man. Let's go. I'm ready. Pitch. Just off the plate, 2-2. I'm ready anytime Benny Biceps wants to hit the gym. I'm there. Let's go. It'll be a 2-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded to second. Low. Fields fires. Got him. 1 away. B-Man. Thank you so much, man. It says, sports seasons like this is why Don Q 7 exists. I know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a good piece of hitting by Volpe, though. Taking it the other way, that's exactly what you want. Cashman is a Barbie girl. A pitch bounced up there to IKF. And the count's 1-0. So a 2-run homer by Franco in the first, 2-run homer by Volpe here in the third. We have a tie game at 2 apiece. The 1-0 upstairs, 2-0. Scott, I love him. I mean, because I always would say that, man. I was always, he go. So when I found the Scott, when I found the Hawk Harrelson, I mean, we had to do the he gone and they could put it on the board. Pitches foul because Hawk is a legend. And I forgot that Hawk Harrelson actually did Yankee games for Sports Channel, I want to say in 1987. So I think that was the year. Again, I'm a math nerd. I'm pretty good with years and music for whatever reason. 2-1, way upstairs, 3-1. But appreciate y'all being here. Let's go. Cashman's a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. He's probably a material girl like Madonna. 3-1 to IKF. Swung on and hitting the whole base hit. Right field. So IKF goes the other way. And he's on the first with the one outside. I like seeing the Yankees go the opposite way. Anybody that's been in this stream knows I've been screaming about them taking the pitch the other way. Stop opening up the damn hip. Keep your hands back and smack the ball up the middle of the opposite field. That's always your best approach. You don't need to hit it hard. Fuck exit velo. Hit them where they ain't. That's what matters. It ain't about how hard you hit it. It's where you hit it. And I've always said, oh, his average exit velo is this. His exit velo is that. Does it include strikeouts? Because if it includes strikeouts, which it should, those exit velos go way down. There's zero exit velo on a strikeout. Somehow that's not accounted for. So if a guy strikes out a third of his at-bats, like, oh, who cares? His average exit velo is 89. He's one of the highest in the league, but he strikes out 200 times. Speaking of exit velo, the guy at the plate, he can hit the ball pretty hard. It's Aaron Judge. Two in the bottom of the third. IKF in the first. Judge at the plate. Pitch bounced up there. McClanahan doesn't have his best stuff tonight. The count's 1-0. Exactly, Eric. It is where you hit it. It is where you hit it. Magoon says, nobody believed me we were going to rally this inning. We all believed. The 1-0 in there for a strike. He called that one a ball. The count's 2-0. I guess I have to wait for the guy to either raise his hand or not because I'm looking at the strike zone and I'm guessing what's a strike and what's not. Damage pitch here for Judge. 2-0. Ooh, pulled the string on him. Went change. Judge looking for the express. Got the local 2-1. Big cut and miss there by AJ. It'll be a 2-1 here to Aaron Judge. Good hit and run count if IKF wants to take off. And McClanahan thinking the same thing, throws over to first. David, I completely agree. I think analytics are useful, but I think some teams like the Yankees go overkill with analytics. Analytics, all those numbers do is tell you what happened in the past. But if a guy's in a slump and he faces a pitcher and goes over 4, it's not the same from day to day. 2-1, Judge takes it off the plate, but called the strike. He has a very wide strike zone to his right, does the umpire. And the count's 2-2. But like if a guy's red hot, if a guy is 9 for his last 14 with 3 homers, he's facing a pitcher that's no good. That doesn't mean anything that day. 2-2. Judge hits it in the air to right field and deep, but it's going to be caught on the track. There was a line drive. He didn't get underneath it enough, and Lowe made the catch out there. There's 2 lows. So 2-away here in the Yankee third. That's a horrible animation that Amazon has here. Pitch to Glaber, low. And the count is 1-0. IKF on at first. 2 outs, 2 in for the Yanks in the bottom of the third. McClanahan with the beads around his neck. And a timeout there by Glaber. And time for me to take a swig of my Dr. Pepper Zero. It'll be a 1-0 to Gleyber Torres. Pitch. Outside corner. 1-1. It'll be a 1-1 here to Gleyber. McClanahan set at the chest. The lefty kicks and deals, and Gleyber takes it for a strike, and the count is 1-2. This umpire definitely has a wide strike zone to that side of the plate, the left-handed batter's box. Pitch, rip, base hit center field. IKF will hold that. Actually, IKF takes the turn and goes to third, so the Yankees have runners at the corners. And then I'll bring up Sean. Oh, God. Maybe this will help Giancarlo. Because much like Luca Brazzi's Stanton's bats when sleeping with the fishes as of late, McBoone is saying we're just in a little funk. We're rolling now. We're turning that corner, Magoon. Here's Stanton. I'd love to see him go yard. He checked his swing, and he did not go. And the count is 1-0. Grounded out in the second. That's an improvement. He came in and struck out to kill the rally last night. Like I said, I love this guy, but he is washed. The 1-0. Oh, God, he had a good swing of that fastball, fouled straight back. See, when Stanton's going well, that pitch is hit to Hackensack, New Jersey. But instead, he fouled it back. Roldy, what's up, buddy? My guy Roldy, good to see you, brother. Giants training camp soon, man. Or soon, they're doing it right now. Wow, that pitch had a lot of the strike zone, and it was called the ball. The count's 2-1. Giants looking okay so far, Roldy. Anxious for Giants football because Lord knows our Yankees bit the bag this year. It'll be a 2-1 pitch here to Stanton. Low, 3-1. Jake Bowers awaits on deck. Yankees with runners at the corners, 2 outs, 2 in. 2-2 tie game, bottom of the third. It is almost here, Roldy. A friend, Stanton has no legs. Like, he doesn't have any hip torque anymore like he did with the Marlins. The 3-1 swung out and hit in the air. Deep right field. Back track wall. Bye! Felicia, this ball's gone. All right, Big G, that's my man. Let's go.
You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes.
Let's go, G! I call it every time. I said I get it 5%, but it's fine. 2 bombers. Who would have saw it coming? Not I. The Yankees giving Garrett Cole some rust. You know it has to feel good for Big G. You also see both Yankee homers as Bauer takes a strike. Both Yankee homers in this inning. Oppo, Taco. The hits, opposite field hit and up the middle. Pitch to Bowers. Good slider on the inside corner. The count's 0-2. 5 runs on 5 hits. Like I said, man, I freaking love Stanton. So I'm happy. He's one of my favorite players, man. He always has been. I hate seeing him suck, but like I said, I don't play favorites, man. If you suck, you suck. And I say you suck, no matter how much I like you, dislike you. But that has to feel good for Big G. I know I enjoyed it. The 0-2 to Bowers. Hey! Struck him out. But the Yankees get 5 runs on 5 hits. The 2 big blows. A 2-run shot by Volpe. The 3-run Jimmy job by Big G. We go to the top of the 4th. 5-2 Yanks. Shane, what's up? Now I know Aaron Bubbles is in the house. Listen, now I know we can hit that like button. We're up. Hit that thumbs up while we're up. Let's go. 203 likes. Love to see it. Smacky the likey, hitty the subby, as my guy Pete would say, who is getting a well-deserved night off after an amazing 24-hour stream. I will have to endure that pain 2 weeks from Saturday. I shouldn't say pain because it's really not. It's always for a good cause. It'll be the 10th time I've done a 24-hour stream. I have to lead the YouTube content creators in 24-hour streams done because, like I said, this will be my 10th one. But always for a good cause, and my chat's always awesome, and we have a lot of fun. And I know Pete talking about, like, every time I was on there, talking about the Yankees. I can tell you, my 24-hour streams will do Yankee stuff, but I talk about everything in those streams, everything. We talk about horror movies. We talk about old school rap. We talk about wrestling. We talk about food. It is what it is. It's just it's a long hangout for a great cause. The cause, stand up to cancer. That's what the charity is going to be. I've done a bunch of these, man. I did the Jimmy V Foundation. I did a local affiliate charity up here that my buddy DWG found. That I've done March of Dimes, St. Jude's, Make-A-Wish, JDRF, Wounded Warriors, Susan G. Komen, Toys for Tots. I've done a lot. I don't know if I mentioned JDRF. Like I've done a lot of them. And Stand Up to Cancer, man. Again, a lot of my charities are usually for children or cancer because, everything for the kids. And of course, cancer, because of all the research, a lot more people are surviving it these days. I lost my grandmother to cancer. I was only 2 when she passed away, so I never got to know her. And like I said, pretty much everybody knows somebody that has lost somebody to cancer or knows somebody that's lost somebody to cancer. It's a terrible disease. It does not discriminate. I mean, the youngest of people can get it. It just sucks. So, New York Sports Hub. Thank you so much. She says, Donald, my thoughts are Brad Cashwood, quite frankly. Cashwood, he's fake news, quite frankly. He's a faker. He lies. You know how you can tell Brad Cashwood would make a great politician. And Jake Bowers spiked the helmet himself right in the face, total L. You can tell Cashwood, he'd make a great politician. You can tell he's lying, but his lips are moving, quite frankly. That's what I think of Brad Cashwood. Plus, he stands in high heels. He's 5'1" with high heels. He's a little guy, quite frankly. Diehard Giants fan.
Thank you for being a friend.
I don't know how that wasn't called a strike. He was in the zone, didn't go 2-1. Diehard Giants fan says, "What the F? I walk away, come back up by 3. Who is this team? 2-run homer by Volpe, 3-run homer by my guy Big G. Both Oppo Taco. 2-1, bounced up there, 3-1. Come on, Cole, don't be walking the leadoff guy. Your team just finally got you some damn run support. They got you 5 runs. You can't ask for any more. Yankees have 5 runs in the 3rd inning. They had 6 in the last 3. 3-1 to a Rosarina right down the middle. That's what you want to do. Cole says, you know what? If you want to hit the ball a mile, go ahead. Challenged him there. Macho King. Cup of coffee in the big time. Yeah, can't do a Macho Man voice. Can't do it. Ooh, yeah. Can't do it. Jimmy Z, Janice Hole, they were hitting that thumbs up. Janice, I appreciate it. 3-2. Hey! Strung him out. He gone. Well, Cole comes back to get a Rosarina. So with 1 out, nobody on, that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Isaac Paredes. Neil says, I got my brown belt and BJJ. What is that? Pitch! In there for a strike, and the count is 0-1. Thank you, Janice. I try to be entertaining. That's what you got to be, especially when you're watching the Yankees. They're not usually very entertaining, but I appreciate that. The 0-1 by Cole swung on and missed. Cole has definitely settled down since that 1st inning, and the count is quickly 0-2. That's right, Brad. F cancer. That's why I do a lot of those streams, like I said, for cancer research and stuff. I just think it's a great cause, because cancer sucks. And said because of research, a lot of people are beating it a lot more frequently than they used to. So that's always a good thing. The 0-2 outside, just off the plate, the count 1-2. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Thank you. I would have never got that. I would have never got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The 1-2. Hello, 2-2. Nippers. Yankee Kyle, what's going on? Been sober for almost 35 years. Oh, that's awesome. That is always good. 2-2. Hey! Struck him out.
He gone.
Back-to-back Ks here in the fourth for Cole, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Luke Raley. Yankee Kyle, I'll tell you why that's impressive. Not that you've been sober for 35 years, that this team didn't drive you to fall off. The Lord knows if you can get through this year, my friend, you can get through any year. This year has been rough for Yankee fans. 0-1. Fouled away. The count is 0-2. Come on, Cole. Cole at 50 pitches, bullpen. That's right. That's right. That's right. I am. I'm sure that we got somebody warming up in the pen. I know, Brad. 2 opposite field home runs. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. Trying to break out some luck here. Got my Thurman Munson shirt on today. I said we lost Thurm 44 years ago today in a plane crash. Raley shaken up. We're trying to walk it off. Obviously, like I've said before, I wasn't old enough. I was alive, but I was not old enough to remember Thurm. He was my dad's favorite player. And obviously, that was a very dark day in Yankee history. Everybody loved Thurman Munson. And the guy was just, like I said, he was a gutty, tough, gritty, consummate, clutch professional, a leader. The dude just, they don't make him like Thurman anymore. They don't make him like Munson anymore. Had a great mustache, too. Really fouled it off his right kneecap, and that's smarts. Raley still trying to walk it off here. Raley trying to walk it off. Chris, my man, thank you for the super chat, brother. Holy crap, been gone 30 minutes and we're winning. Yes. 2 opposite field homers. A 2-run shot by Volpe, a 3-run job by Big G. Bader doubled, Volpe homered. Rortvedt struck out. IKF singled. Judge flew out to right. Torres singled, Stanton homered. That was the Yankees. Andrew, they have a super chat. He says, oh, shit, here we go again. Carl Johnson. Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas. Grand Theft Auto is my favorite modern game of all time. My favorite game of all time is Legend of Zelda for the original NES. That is the greatest console ever made. I will argue till I'm blue in the face about that. Pitch! Up and in, 1-2, as Raley stays in the game. I will argue that till the day I die that the Nintendo Entertainment System is the greatest console ever. I don't care about graphics. I care about gameplay, not getting better than that. Pitch! Hey! Struck him out!
He gone.
Cole looks strong as bull. No runs, no hits. Cole strikes out the side. We've played 3.5. Don't adjust your sets, ladies and gentlemen. That is the correct score. Yankees 5, Rays 2. Sorry to hear about that, Brad, but congratulations on you kicking cancer's ass, brother. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. But that is why, like I said, a lot of my 24-hour streams, not a lot of them, but a lot of them are based around, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but I have based a lot of my, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I have based certain 24-hour streams for charity on cancer research. Susan G. Coleman, Breast Cancer Awareness Month is October. And like I said, I did the V Foundation. They're the first one I ever did 24-hour stream 5 years ago was for the V Foundation. I think St. Jude's, I want to say that's for kids with cancer, whatever it is, man. The 24-hour streams they're always difficult, but they're always, like I said, they're for a great cause. Guys that have never been in there before, like, are you gonna quit? You're gonna go to sleep? I'm like, man, I don't quit these things. You know, people fighting cancer, they're not giving up the fight. Why the hell would I give up a fight? You know, I'm staying awake for 24 straight hours. That's nothing compared to what some people. Same thing with like Wounded Warriors. I'm like, those guys, you know, gave a lot for me to be able to do the things I do. That's why I have nothing but respect for the, you know, the veterans that serve our beloved country. Allow me to do things like this. There's people that put their lives on the line every day to protect our freedoms, man. I have the utmost respect. They're the real heroes, in my opinion. So, Shane McClanahan actually been struggling here in his last 6 starts. I didn't realize it was that bad. The Yankees have gotten him at the right time. That's why analytics can't tell you the whole story. They zone in on him for some reason. Boone can't wait to get caught. Oh, I'm sure. Here is DJ LeGround out to lead off. It'll be LeMahieu, Bader, Volpe. Rays defense is now different. Siri is in center field. I'm going to have to write that down. It totally screwed me up because Rayleigh's out. So Siri's in center. I didn't see where Margot went. Rayleigh's out of the game. Siri's going to be there, though. Pitch, low. I want to say Siri's going to be in there for him. Margot either went to right or left. I don't know why Josh Lowe would move, so I'm going to say Margot went to left. 3-0 in there for a strike. Count 3-1 to DJ. St. Jude's, there you go. Yeah, I wasn't sure what that was, you know, what exactly that. I couldn't remember if that was for cancer or not. The pitch is off the plate. Oh, he called it a strike. LeMahieu was halfway down to first base, and he called it a strike. Boone should get thrown out of the game. That's such a bullshit call. It's not close. Not close. Not close. That is not close. And the catcher had a reach. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley, Greg. That was not close, guys. That was a ball all the way. Not even close. More outside strikes than left-handed batters. Not tonight. Pitch. LeMahieu fouls it. That was an angry swing by LeMahieu. Thank you, Dr. Hitskins. I appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, that's the way I normally call a game. It's my favorite thing to do. The Yankees suck. I call basketball and football, but baseball is something special about it to me. LeMahieu, there it is. DJ LeGround out. Hits a 2-hopper to short. He's out. 1 away. That's why I'm so hard on the Yankees. I don't think – I mean, I love the New York Giants with every fiber of my being. There's no question about that. I'm very emotional of a game because every game means so much in the NFL. They only play 17. But the Yankees, it's just something special. It's like woven in my fibers, you know, the nostalgia of going to the games, the big ballpark in the Bronx in the 80s. When Mattingly was raking that pitches in there for a strike. You know, when Ricky was stealing bases. When Big Dave was hitting tracers over the center field wall. When Gator, you know, Louisiana Lightning was dealing, Rigetti was saving it. We had Pags at third. Those are my guys growing up. Pitched low, 1-1. And there's just something special. There was something special about going there with my dad and my grandfather and walking through that tunnel and seeing that green grass and just hearing the crack of the bat, the sounds and the smells of that stadium. There's just something special. 1-1. Called a strikeout side, 1-2. So the Yankees have always really been embedded in me. And you know, I grew up with some good teams in the middle 80s. They just had no pitching, and then they really sucked, and then I got spoiled. You know, my grandfather had many dynasties. He had the DiMaggio Yankees, the Mantle Yankees, and of course the 70s. My dad lived through the 70s, so he had Thurm, Chambliss, Reggie. 1-2, swung on a foul off his foot. You know, he had those guys, Mickey Rivers, Willie Randolph, Goose. And then, you know, I have my guys. I have my Mariano Rivera's, Jeter, Posada, Pettit. Tino, Paul O'Neill. It's good stuff. Coney. Like, I have my dynasty. I'm hoping my son, little Baddog, has his dynasty someday too. 1-2. Swung on and got a piece of it. The count remains 1-2. 5-2 Yankees. We play here in the bottom of the fourth. 1 out, nobody on. The Rays got 2 in the first and a 2-run homer by Franco. The Yankees got 5 in their half of the third. 2-run homer by Volpe. 3-run homer by Stanton. Both opposite field jobs. It'll be a 1-2 to Harrison Bader. McClanahan kicks and deals, and Bader grounds it to short. Right there is Franco. Throws across the diamond. Gets Bader 2 away. Crackle nuts, there he is. Yeah, I didn't talk to Pete. I texted Pete earlier, and he just told me, he's like, man, those last 4 hours, I don't know how I was going to do them. And I always say, yeah, that's the last hour I pep up because I know I'm almost done, but the 4 hours before that last hour are tough because it's the middle of the night. Like, nothing's happening. You can't watch a game. It's brutal. Pitch is low, 1-0 to Volpe. And I know he doesn't sleep a lot. Like, I always make sure I get sleep before I do one of those things. And this will be the 10th one I've done, so I kind of prepare for it. 1-0, the best I can. Outside corner, 1-1. Smacky the likey, hitting a subby, as my guy Pete would say. 1-1 outside. Umpire don't even call that one a strike. It was so far outside. Count as 2-1. Yeah, Mattingly, they had no pitching. Guidry was good in 85, then he fell off. Our ace was Dennis Rasmussen. We had Joe Cowley out there. 2-1, way out in front of that slider, and the count is 2-2 to Volpe. Volpe, oh, I forgot. Jeez, what am I doing?
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
That's Volpe's walk-up music. It worked the first time. The 2-2 pitch, Volpe grounds it weakly to short. Franco Fields fires, got him. Volpe not really running very hard out of the box. And that will retire the side. So the Yankees go in order in their half of the fourth. We will go to the top of the fifth. The Yankees 5, the Rays 2. Thank you, Jimmy. Smack it like you and hit a subby. I appreciate it, Jimmy. Thank you very much. Well, I think of Cashman now. I think he's ass. I did a video. Dire Giants fan just dropped the video. If you guys haven't watched that video, do me a favor, watch it. If you follow me on Twitter, please retweet it. It got a lot of momentum at the beginning because I asked people to retweet it, and a lot of people did. So I think that video is close to 15,000 views, which is pretty good. I picked up like 100 subscribers on that video too. So if you guys can keep the momentum going on that, like I said, if you haven't followed me on Twitter or do and haven't retweeted it, that'd be awesome. That's at 14.5. So it's kind of died down a little bit. But we could get the momentum going back on that, which would be great if we could do that. You don't need to do it right this minute, but when the game's over, let's go out and do it. I mean, yeah, listen, Caputo, you can say whatever. Like, I just have a couple rules in this chat, and my moderators know it. I don't put up with spamming. You're not going to spam, and we don't do that. We certainly don't put up with racism in this chat. That'll never happen. You say anything stupid like that, you're gone immediately. You don't even get a warning. You're just hidden. That's the end of you. And we don't put up with threats. I'm not going to put up with people threatening other people in the chat. That type of thing doesn't happen. But you want to talk shit about the teams on the field, have at it. That don't bother me. Lord knows I talk enough shit about them myself. Twitter is that thing with the X, Andrew. That's what Twitter is. It's a big X. I know, Jimmy. The tough. I really fell in love with the Yankees in 1985. Like, that was the year. I started watching them in 84. Pitches swung on. Oh, no, sorry. They're showing a replay here. I started watching them in 84. Obviously, fell in love with Mattingly, won the batting title. 85, Mattingly had a magical year. And the Yankees got really, really hot at the end of August and in through the middle of September. And they won 97 games, and they just could not catch the Blue Jays. And then in 87, they completely collapsed in August and September. They were terrible. 86, they had a lot of injuries. 87, though, man, They're in first place going into August, and they were terrible in August, and then they never really recovered. High curveball for a strike. The count is 0-1 to Manuel Margot. It'll be Margot, Lowe, and Pinto. So Margot is in right field. And moving over to left field is Josh Lowe. Luke Raley out of the game after fouling one off his knee. Ramirez warming in the pen for the Rays. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. Cole has struck out at least the last 3 batters, but he is starting to rake them up. Looking for another one here. The pitch swung on and hit in the air to left field. IKF's going to have to play it on a hop. And hustling into second is Margot, and IKF guns him out again. Who is this IK Bonds? Why are you testing him, man? Here you go. That's 2 guys IKF is throwing out trying to take a base. You don't mess with IKF. Two assists for IKF out there in left field tonight. You're scoring at home, or if you're alone, that is a put out of 7-4. Looked like Margot might have gotten in under the tag, but there's already been thrown a pitch, so they can't replay it. Well, it's the second time IKF has thrown out a base runner. IKF is probably been our most consistent guy. I've said that all the time. Like when I did the video before the last one about, ranting about Brian Cashman and Boone, it was talking about how embarrassing it was. The one before my last one. I mentioned IKF, they have him hitting 5th, and that's not a power position. And there's no knock on IKF, but he's not a 5th place hitter in any lineup. But he's been one of our best players. 0-1, Low, 1-1. He did get him. No, I appreciate you, I appreciate you, Kabuto. I appreciate it. FaZe Goaty, what's up, man? Appreciate y'all being again. Smacking the like he hit it a subby. 5-2 Yanks, top of the 5th. 1-1 pitch. Grounded to second. Glaber to his right. Throws over to first. And there's 2 away. Think Tampa will come back? No, I actually don't. IKF had no outfield assists entering tonight. He's got 2 tonight. I just think Cole settled down. I think that, I'll be honest, we all know Boone's an ass. He's a baboon's ass, quite frankly. Cole has 66 pitches with 2 outs in the 5th. Pitches swung on and lined up the middle, humpback liner. Glaber behind second, Fields fires, and it's not fielded by Bowers. So reaching is Rene Pinto. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Glaber hesitated there. He made a nice play going to his right, but then he hesitated and threw off his back foot. Bowers couldn't field it. I mean, Rizzo has been shit with the bat, but Rizzo probably comes up with a scoop there. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. The pitch inside 1-0. Yandy Diaz is over 1. He walked in the first and scored ahead of the Wander Franco homer, hitting .316, 15 homers, 52 driven in. The pitch, called a strike. It's not a strike, but it's called one. Don't test IKF. That's right. He's got a cannon. It'll be a 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Bet with Tampa? I'm not going to bet with somebody that doesn't even have a freaking YouTube account. It's got some blank gray pick. Yeah, I'll bet, sure. I would never bet anyone on the internet. That'll never happen in a million years. 1-2. Fouled away. If I'm going to bet with somebody, I want to be able to reach out and touch them if they don't pay up. So you'll never catch me betting with somebody on the interwebs. Will not happen. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. Boone believes in monsters under his bed. There might be some monsters under his bed. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. Cole deals. Grounded weakly to short. Volpe goes to short, way to second. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 4.5. We'll go over to the bottom of the 5th as the umpire checks Cole's hands. 5-2 Bombers. Volcano menu at Taco Bell. I don't even like that shit, but when you're hungry, it looks good. Nelson, thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate that very much. My God, Nelson. What's going on? Smacky the likey, hated the subby. Let's see how many likes we got in this one. Let's go. YouTube doing what it does best. 346 people in here a second ago. Now 336. It just removed about 40 people from my channel. I do not understand how YouTube does this shit. It does it on a regular basis. It's unbelievable. V-Rock, thank you so much for the super sticker, brother.
Thank you for being a friend.
How's it going? I always have to act out the super stickers. That's what we do here. It's going all right now, V-Rock. We're actually up 5-2. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't believe it. Ooh. Boone is a Ken dog. Nah. Boone's not jacked enough to be Ken. I mean, he is a Ken dog. We all know Ken doesn't have a unit, and I know Boone doesn't have one either. Let's be real. We all know Boone don't have a unit. We all know we don't have a unit. Well, 94 was the strike. There was no World Series in 94, and then 95, they began on strike, and they started playing in like late April. Thank you for dropping the disclaimer, my friend. That's right. Our Giants fan just put it in the chat. August 19th, 9 a.m. to August 20th, 9 a.m. I'll be live for 24 straight hours. It'll be my 10th 24-hour stream for charity. This charity stream is for Stand Up to Cancer. Would love for you guys and girls to come and hang out for all 24 hours or 24 minutes or 24 seconds. Whatever you could spare. It'd be great to have you in here. There are definitely some people that spend all 24 hours with me because they're as crazy as I am. They like to zone in on the smiles, I guess. I don't really know what the hell the deal is with that. And the pitch is 1-1. Erasmo Ramirez in there. Shane McClanahan did not have it tonight. It'll be Rortvedt in the top of the order, IKF and Aaron Judge. 5-2 Yankees, bottom of the 6th. Rortvedt swings in. I'm sorry, bottom of the 5th. Oh, I'm right. Yeah, bottom of the 5th. Ball's fouled off. Brady's couldn't make the play. Nelson, thank you for the super sticker, my friend. I appreciate that. The old heart. There it is. I appreciate that, Nelson. There you go. Some of the super stickers are much harder to act out than others, and that's pretty obvious. Some of them are impossible to do. Like there's one guy that like falls off of his chair. I'm not doing that one. I'm not about to wreck myself. I'm not gonna be like Ice Cube. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Upstairs, 2-1 to Rortvedt, leading off the bottom of the 5th. And I'm not going to be like Rex and Effects. Rum shaker, baby. Yep, 94 team. The Yankees and Expos would have been a good one. 2-1 pitch. Low 3-1. One of my favorite uniforms of all time. And I'm not a uniform or jersey guy. Absolutely love those 80s Expos uniforms. I actually bought an Expos hat. Last time I was in Lee, Mass, I passed on it 1 year. And I'm like, I'm not passing on it. I have an Expos hat. I just love that logo. Pitch in there for a strike as Rortvedt takes all the way. The count is full. Levine, what's up, buddy? Knights, well, so far so good. The Yankees are actually winning a game 5-2. It's pretty amazing. How much should I pay to see Boone and Cash for the occasion of Abdullah the Butcher? Abdullah the Butcher is a psycho. Yeah, I didn't get to see Reggie. I saw Reggie play like in the ALCS in '86, and he was at the end of his career. And I'm like, what's the big deal about Reggie? I was a WPIX guy. Like I loved listening to, Bill White, Phil Rizzuto, Spencer Ross, very underrated. 3-2, Workvet chops it up the middle, and nice diving play, but there will be no throw. So a good job there by Franco, but he couldn't get to his feet, and Workvet beats it up. Franco's pissed at himself, and a leadoff single here for the Yanks. But yeah, Spencer Ross, one of the more underrated Yankee announcers. I always remember Spencer Ross saying, "Say goodbye." That was his home run call. Yeah, Davey, don't forget Paul O'Neill. He won the batting title in '94. He hit 359. Pitch. Bernie was a part of that team as well. The pitch looked like it was strike. Count 1-0. IKF at the plate with 1 out, 1 on. IKF 1 for 2, singled and scored on the 3-run homer by Big G. He's also got 2 outfield assists tonight. Gunned down a couple runners trying for second. 1-0. Obviously, the scouting report is 1 on IKF, and he says there'll be none of that. Pitch in there for a strike. Count 1-1. 5-2 Yanks. Bottom of the 5th. Beer and Taco Bell. Sounds like way too many calories for me. 1-1. A low 2-1. I love Bill White and the scooter, man. I miss the old stadium too, Nelson. There was just something special about that old stadium. There was like the real fan. It was not so much corporate, not so many corporate boxes and corporate shit like they have nowadays. It wasn't so commercial. 2-1 IKF grounds up the middle, and I don't know if they got the out at second. It was tough to tell if he beat Workvet, and he did, so that's a double play. So IKF grounds in the double play. I couldn't tell if Franco stepped in the bag or not there. And he did just get him. Workvet said, "Safe!" But you're not. So 2 outs and nobody on. That'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's over 2 tonight. Hit a deep fly ball to right field that was caught on the track his last at bat. That was off McClanahan, who was chased after 4 innings. Ramirez deals. Judge rips the ball in the air for a base hit. I actually thought that ball was going to be up more. How big does the double play loom? So Judge on first. Then I'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Yeah, Roberto Kelly. Well, Roberto Kelly wasn't on that '94 team. He went in the Paul O'Neill trade in '93. I remember getting mad at that because Roberto Kelly was like our only good player. He's an all-star. And I'm like, why are we getting a platoon lefty? And O'Neill became my favorite player for many years with the Yankees. Well, for a few years before Mariano got there. Pitch. Swung on and into the air to right field. Towards the line and in the seats. Foul. Counts 0-1. I mentioned that earlier, Jack, that this is like the late 80s Yankees. Over the hill guys, slow bats. Appreciate y'all being here. Peter Serto. Hirsch, what's up, buddy? Appreciate y'all being here, guys and girls. Greg Hughes in the house. It'll be an 0-1 to Gleyber. Judge takes his lead off first. Yankees 5, Rays 2, bottom of the 5th. The 0-1 from Ramirez. Swung on and sliced in the air. Deep and foul. Straighten it out, Gleyber. I like that Gleyber's taking a shot towards right field, though. Judge was actually Workvet was moving on that. We were showing that double play. I don't know why. Mariano Duncan, yes. We play today, we win today. That's it. No, Mariano Rivera, the greatest of all time, the GOAT. It'll be an 0-2. Pitch. Ripped in the air down the line. Fair down the left field line. Fielding it in the corner is Lowe. Judge goes to third. Gleyber goes to second. And the Yankees have second and third with 2 outs. Let's go, Gleyber. So Gleyber took a couple shots at right field. Then he got out in front of a curveball, but he was able to keep the hands back and reach the bat out, poke it into the left field corner for a 2-bagger. And that'll bring up Big G and a big 3-run homer. His last bat. You can see Judge still not running the way Judge does with the toe injury. He said he'll have that all year. Now let's see if they decide to pitch to Stanton or Bowers here. They could just put Stanton on. Stanton has had a very poor season. Actually, he's had a couple of poor seasons in a row. But obviously, he is a threat to go deep. He did that his last at bat. And that's the difference in the game. He's looking to add more RBIs in that column. The exit velo by Stanton was 110 miles an hour the other way. The dude just hits lasers. The pitch, low and outside, 1-0. They may just, Bowers is a lefty. This is righty on righty. We'll see how they approach Stanton, but they might just try to make Stanton get himself out. I'd love him to hit another freaking home run. I pick him to hit a home run every time he comes up, so what's the difference? Ooh, he had a pitch there, a hanging slider, and he swung through it to count 1-1. Irish, thank you for dropping the disclaimer to the 24-hour stream. My wife washed the shirt, buddy. We're wearing it for Thurman today. We're honoring the late great Thurman Munson, and Big G swings and misses, and the count's 1-2. My guy Irish over, and now Art Vandelay. Art Vandelay, Art Core, Bert Harbinson. Bert Harbinson sounds made up. 1-2. That was a strike, and they called it a ball. This umpire has got no idea. This umpires the way Boone manages. And the count's 2-2. Bert Harbinson. Bert Harbinson sounds made up. Art Core Valet. 2-2. Big G shatters his bat. Exit velo of about 4 on that one. They throw and they get him because Stanton cannot run to save his life. So the Yankees leave 2. We'll go to the top of the 6th. 5-2 Yankees. Stanton can't run. How can I be the man when you're the man, Irish Rover? I had to honor him today, man. There's no way I was not wearing the Thurman shirt today. Wish. It would have been nice to wish things were different. I probably would have saw Thurman at the end of his career. 1979 was his 10th year in the bigs. So I started watching the Yankees in 84. I probably would have got him. I got Butch Weiniger instead. That was the catcher I got. I got Butch Weiniger. I got Ron Hassey. Hassey was good for the Yankees a couple years. I got Matt Noakes. I got Rick Cerrone. I got Jamie Quirk. Those are some of the catchers. Got Don Slaught. Those are some of the catchers I grew up with. Nope, that's the right. Yeah, the bat shattered. Stanton hit one 110 miles an hour into the seats. That one he hit 10 miles an hour. If he could run at all, he would have beat that out. What's up, Seth Messersmith? That is a long name. Seth Messersmith for Ravens fan, Orioles fan, Flyers. Let's call him Seth. Yep, Joel Skinner. Yep, that was another one. Stanton runs like he's got a piano on his ass. Yeah, Flaherty came later, obviously. Mike Stanley. He did. Hershey did look like meat from Porky's. But Hassey in 1985, Hassey was really good for the Yankees. He hit almost 300. This is how somebody check this out, because I'm going to tell you, this is how stupid my brain is. Mark Salas, that's right, Bob Guerin. Let me know if this is right. Ron Hassey's stats in 1985. 296. Here's Ron Hassey. Somebody look this up and tell me if I'm right. Ron Hassey, right? Here we go. 1985. Ready? This is stats. These are his splits. 296, 13 homers, 42 RBIs. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if that's correct for Ron Hassey's stats in 1985. I might be wrong, but I think I think that could be correct. Mattingly was 324, 35, 145. That I do know. 1-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left center field. Bader on the run. Makes a nice running catch and slides on the warning track. Robbing Franco of a two-bagger at least. Great jump there by Harrison Bader. Are those really his stats, Hirsch? I told you I'm a math nerd. I freaking love numbers. I love numbers. Ken Griffey Sr. was also on that team. He had a really good year. I don't know why Hassey's stats stick out to me. Ricky Henderson at 314. I think Rick, if I'm not mistaken, let me know if this is right. Ricky Henderson. Let me know if this is right. 314, 24. I might be wrong about the RBIs. Well, let me know if that's right for Ricky. That's so stupid. I love that 85 team so much. It's insane, but I think that was Ricky. Plus, he stole 80 bases in 1985. Are the RBIs off? I know the average in home runs are right. Are the RBIs off? Pitch. Swung a line right to Volpe, and that is a quick inning for Garrett Cole. Threw about 7 pitches. I missed it out, too. The Rays go 1, 2, 3. Very quick inning. So I'm sitting here screwing around with stats. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. 5-2 Yanks. Oh, I was right on Ricky. It is 314, 24, 72. Toasty, my man.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you, my friend. Most forgotten Yanks who are in the Hall of Fame. Gaylord Perry, Randy Johnson, Pudge Rodriguez, Lee Smith, Kenny Lofton played for the Yankees. Well, there's another guy that's going to go into the Hall of Fame and play for the Yankees. A lot of people forget. Ichiro. Ichiro was a Hall of Famer. Gaylord was there in 82. Gaylord Perry was there a little bit earlier than I started watching him. But yeah, Ichiro was a Yankee for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I saw Scott Kamenecki and Pat Kelly play at AA Albany Colony back in the late 80s, early 90s. So I saw all that. I saw that dynasty come through there. I saw Jim Leyritz there. I saw Gerald Williams, Bernie Williams. I saw Andy Pettit, Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera. They all came through there. Deion Sanders played there. Not that Brian Taylor was part of the thing, but he was there. Hensley Bam Bam Mullins. Lyle Mouton. He was supposed to be a big star, Lyle Mouton. I missed that. I missed those days, man. Heritage Park by the airport. I used to love going. It's $3 to get in. No assigned seats. You just sat wherever. You could stand right over the dugout, watch a game. It was awesome. It was so cool. But Heritage Park never drew, man. They had the Diamond Dogs there for a while. Yep, Bam Bam Mullins. Well, LA was before my time. I mean, he was drafted by the Yankees in '82, so I didn't see him play for the Yankees. Buck Showalter was the manager at AA. Ricky I loved Ricky. One of my all-time favorite players. Maybe the most exciting ball player I've ever seen in my life. It'll be Bowers, DJ, and Bader, 5, 6, and 7 are the Yankees in their half of the 6th. They lead 5-2. Ramirez back out there for a second inning. Deals inside to Bowers. The count is 1-0. He struck out twice against McClanahan, which I kind of figured he was going to. He's going to be much more comfortable against the righty Ramirez. It'll be a 1-0. And the pitch in there for a strike count, 1-1. Of course, John Elway was drafted by the Baltimore Colts and said, F you, I'm not going. Much like Bo Jackson told the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, screw you, I'm not going. I'm going to go to the Royals. And he ended up with the Raiders and played for both. 1-1, outside 2-1. Bo Jackson's the greatest athlete I've ever seen in my life. But that was Bo, and Elway said, I'm not playing for Baltimore. Went to the Yankees, and then, of course, ended up with the Broncos and had a Hall of Fame NFL career. That was legend of John Elway. It'll be a 2-1 upstairs for a strike, 2-2. Deion Sanders used to wear fur coats to the ballpark in Albany. You would always know when Deion was coming. Had the Jerry curl working too, man. Deion always had that flair. 2-2 pitch. Upstairs and away. Full count. Yeah, Ricky was amazing. Power. His stolen base record will never be broken. He had over 1,400 stolen bases. Leads the all-time leader in runs scored. Bonds might have passed him in walks. I still think Ricky's the all-time run scoring leader, though. Russell Wilson was drafted by the Rockies, though, not the Yankees. Oh, no, he was a Yankee. The 3-2 swung on and ground. I forgot about that. Russell Wilson, was he drafted by the Yankees? I want to say Russell Wilson was drafted by the Rockies, but he became a Yankee. And Russell Wilson actually had a spring training at bat. I remember, and he just took 3 massive rips. And I'm like, when he came out there to play, I'm like, he needs to just sit there. But he took like 3 swings. I thought he was drafted by the Rockies, and then he just ended up being on the Yankees. I don't think the Yankees drafted him. I could be wrong about that. Pitch. Grounded right up the middle and through for a base hit. So Harrison Bader with a good night so far. I'm sorry, that's DJ LeMahieu. Give DJ a ground out, a ground ball single. Yeah, Deion was his. You're from Albany, so you're from the 518. Shout out to the guys from the 518. I live up in the Saratoga County area, but I know Albany very well. I partied in Albany many years in the 90s. Of course, a Giants training camp they had at SUNY Albany from 96 to 2012. I used to go there all the time. Pitch to Bader, swung on and crushed. He got underneath it, though. You could tell by his reaction. See, the launch angle fooled me. The launch angle fooled me badly. I would have thought that was gone until I looked. They're talking about Thurman Munson right now. I would have thought that was gone until I saw Bader's reaction. Well, that'll bring up our guy, Anthony Volpe.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
So here is Volpe with 1 on and 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch from Ramirez. Volpe takes strike 1. Yeah, the Albany Patroons, Phil Jackson used to coach them back in the day. Had the Albany River Rats here for a while. Pitch. Inside, 1-1. Diehard Giants fan, my man.
Thank you for being a friend.
He says, you ever won money with a trivia knowledge? I got to think you have. I've never really gotten into trivia. Like, I've never played trivia for money. Swan and a line to the alley. Going to drop in front of the center fielder. LeMahieu takes the turn and goes to third. And Volpe with a couple of opposite field singles. Let's go. First and third with 2 outs. And we're going to catcher Ben Rourke. But my man, Diehard Giants fan, one time.
Give me a hell yeah.
He says, turn your hand around and smack you the likey. That's all it is. Diehard Giants is kind enough to give $10 as a remind you guys, if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up. One more time. We always act out the super stickers. Hit that thumbs up, baby. Let's go. Well, we can hit 20 overs. Hit 200. Yeah, that is Yankee baseball. That's exactly what I was going to say. I am. Throw it to first, and Volpe is back. Volpe obviously leads the Yankees in steals. His first multi-hit game since July 3rd. Maybe he went out and got some veal parm this time, which is my favorite dish. Veal parm, penne pasta, and bruschetta. The pitch, Wortvet takes for a strike. Count 0-1. For some reason, this thing is not updating the box score. I don't know why. Let's refresh. Yeah. Pitch. Volpe goes. Oh, what an absolute laser by Pinto. I mean, that was beautiful. Volpe is out stealing. Yankees get no runs on 2 hits because of the call stealing 1 left. We've played 6 full. We'll go to the top of the 7th. Yankees 5, Rays 2. That was just a beautiful throw. That was a beautiful throw. What's going on, Dire Bears fan? What's up, Rich Rain, Brian Mondell? Thank you all for being here, guys and girls. Appreciate it again. Smacky the likey, hitting the subby. Hit that subscribe. Yankees leading this one. We're at 254 likes. Let's get to 300 if we can. That would be awesome. We got to get to 300 likes. We can do that. Out by a mile is a great throw, TC. That's just was a great throw. That's why Pinto Plaza. That was a perfect throw. I mean, an absolute laser threw it right on the bag. I mean, it was perfect. You make a mean lasagna? I'll tell you, Barbara, I got to be in the mood for lasagna. It's very heavy, so I can take lasagna or leave it. It also depends on the way people make it. Like some people make it with sausage. Like I am not eating a sausage lasagna, but it's so I don't know. It's so heavy. Like I said, me like when I have date night with the wife, a lot of times you go to Delmonico's. I love Delmonico's. And I always get veal. It's one of the few places that actually serve veal parm all the time. A lot of places it's seasonal up here. Bruschetta to start, a couple chocolate. This is my go-to, man. I go to Delmonico's, couple chocolate martinis. You know, that's what I start with. I always have a Peroni with my dinner, but yeah, we get bruschetta. Sometimes you get mod sticks. Oh, of course, on my cheat day. We don't do this on a non-cheat day. And I get, I always get the veal parm with the penne, and then I always get the cappuccino pie. Now, sometimes I go with the cannoli. Their cannolis are really good, but the cappuccino pie the last couple of times has been amazing, and I always wash that down with a midnight espresso, which is like an Irish coffee. It's pretty good. Big Ziti's really good. Yeah, lasagna, it's so heavy. I mean, I like it, but I got to be really hungry to eat that. You hear me? No, there's no light. There's no light lasagna. I mean, it's the macaroni. It's high in carbs. Like my diet is so high in protein, it's ridiculous. And Cole back out there again. The pitch is fouled away. And the count is 0-1. It'll be Isaac Paredes, Siri, and Emmanuel Margot in the 7th inning. Cole's pitch count in great shape at 73 through 6 innings. The 0-1 fouled away, and the count is 0-2. I'll tell you right now, I can tell you my splits today. So 1,971 calories is what I've had. I try to stay under 2,000. 1,971 is actually kind of low. Those are my calories for today. My macros, 120 grams of carbs, 23 grams of fat, 326 grams of protein. That is the way I eat every day in my life, except for Saturday. That pitch is outside in low 1 and 2. Everybody says, hey, how do you get so shredded? How you stay in such great? That's what I do. I eat nothing but freaking protein. It's all white meat. That's all I ever eat. And Kodiak pancakes and yogurt because I love those. 1-2, fouled away. Yeah, Cole should be able to win this one. I am definitely a carnivore. Well, I'm an omnivore. I mean, I love vegetables too. Big veggie guy. Jalapeno is my favorite vegetable, but big veggie guy. It'll be a 1-2 to Paredes leading off the 7th for the Rays. The 1-2 upstairs, 2-2. Cole got off to a bad start. Walked Diaz, gave up a 2-run homer to Franco, and that's been it for the Rays. He shut him down. 2-run homer by Volpe in the 3rd, 3-run homer by Stanton in that inning as well. That's all the scoring for the Yankees. Hey! Struck him out. He gone. Goose. One of my first members ever. Thank you for being a member for 4 years and 5 months. My man says, yo, what up, Goose? I like that it's finally showing in StreamYard. It's more shredded than shredded wheat. I told you, I could hang with the word vet in the gym. Pitch on the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-1. Pancake tacos. That sounds pretty damn good, to be honest. I love tacos. I freaking love them. 0-1. Swung on a foul back. Great swing there by Siri, but he fouled it straight back. Siri came in for Luke Raley, who fouled it off his kneecap. He finished the at bat, but immediately sat down. It'll be an 0-2 to Siri. Hopefully my phone doesn't go off. I do my best, Jerry. I'm working out for 13 years, and the last 18 months, man, I've done nothing but measured macros and eating like this, and just I've gotten in the best shape of my life. So, Kevin, this is what's happened so far. I don't know what's going on here. Cole, I don't think he's happy with Siri. Maybe I don't know what's going on here. Siri took a big swing and fouled it straight back, and now Prime is buffering. Oh, there it goes. Siri took a big swing and then stared at Cole. I don't know if there was words exchanged or not. But Kevin, so Cole's got off to a bad start. Diaz, he walked Diaz to lead off the game. Then Franco had a 2-run homer. And then Cole settled down. He's been great since. In the third inning, Volpe hit a 2-run homer. Stanton hit a 3-run homer. And that's where we are. Oh, violation on Cole. Is that what it was? Thank you, Kerm. When the clock's on, or when the volume's up, hard to hear. Siri fouls it back. And the count is 1-2. Hey, Siri. Pitch! Fouled off his foot. Let me see what she says. Hey, Siri. Can the Yankees get a new GM?
I found this on the web.
And thanks, Siri. That doesn't really help me. Foul back counts 1-2. 5-2 Yankees, top of the seventh, 1 out, nobody on. The pitch. Hey! Struck him out.
He gone.
I don't know how many that is, but it's a lot for Garrett Cole. Normally I can see that, but it's not showing up on ESPN. The pitch swung on and missed. Boy, after the first inning, Cole has just been dealing. Pitch count in great shape. The 0-1 swung on him, popped up on the infield. Glaber, Cole's catches, and that will retire the side. The Rays go in order 1, 2, 3 in their half of the seventh. We'll go to the bottom of the seventh. Get up and stretch. Yankees 5, Rays the deuce. Siri is as awful as Cashman. It really is. All right, I haven't done it all night, so I got to go potty. You guys smacky the likey, hitting the subby. Let's go. And of course,
I'll be back.
All righty, just back in time here. Irish Rover, thank you for dropping the link to my 420 merch, which reminds me, I didn't talk to my guy Mike. Working with Mike at Print Champs, we're going to have some new merch, hopefully this football season. Working on 3 different things for some merch. So, but you guys can always go get your 420 merch. You know, 420 merch is the hottest selling merchandise in my store by a mile. You want to be part of the Baddog 420 crew. I mean, you know what to do.
Smoke weed every day.
That's what you do. Great comeback by Cole in this game. Looked like it was going to be another terrible game for the Yankees. And Cole doing what an ace does. The man's 8-0 after a Yankee loss this year. They're going to go 9-0. Yankees lead this one 5-2. Snoop Dogg still in the house. Of course, he disappears into the green screen. But, what's up, people? Guam cheese. Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. Now, who the hell can think of that song and go, oh, I know who sings that? Musical Youth. Musical Youth sang Pass the Dutchie on the left hand, 1983. Look it up. Look it up. I have got to have the record for the most useless knowledge when it comes to statistics and music. It's the dumbest thing. My brain hangs on to that crap like nobody's business. Like we're talking about Lean On Me, the remake, and I said Club Nouveau sang that in 1987. And sure as shit, Club Nouveau remade Lean On Me, which was made by Bill Withers in 1972. They remade it in 1987. It's so stupid that I know all this crap. If I could only use it for good. I watch an Hall of Fame game? Probably not. Why not? Chris and I have Talking Giants as far as I know. I've not seen those with Snoop and Eli. Not yet. Not yet. Kevin Kelly. Not to be confused with the Kevin Kelly from WWE years ago. He will face Ben Rortvedt, ICAP, and Aaron Judge here in the bottom of the Yankees 7th. They lead 5-2. Kelly slings it up there for a strike, and the count is 1-1. I'm going to show you again, Ben. I'm going to show you I can hang with you, buddy. I just want to try to inspire you, man. There you go. Let's go. Let's go, Ben. Put it up there. Let's go, buddy. I can hang with you. Rortvedt, let's go. I challenge you. You got the chiseled jaw like me. He's got a good jawline. One of those. Pitch. Low, 2-1. Oh, yeah. I definitely dated myself with that. But I mean, Andre, I know shit from the 60s and 70s. I wasn't alive then, but I'm almost 50. I mean, I'm up there. 2-1. Rortvedt fouls a frisbee slider off, and the count's 2-2. Do I think the Yankees will be like next year? My guy, Tommy Canley. Shout out to the 518. Tommy Canley went to Shaker High in Latham. And the Yankees drafted him in the 5th round at Lynn University. The 2-2 swung out and crushed, but it's going to hang up there. That's the second time I got fooled on one of those. Manuel Margot makes the catch. That ball had a lot of topspin on it. So Rortvedt hit it hard, but right at Margot. Yep. UB40 also had a remake of The Temptations, The Way You Do the Things You Do. Pitch. In there for a strike, and the count is 0-1. Yeah, they're like 15.5, 15 3/4. The 0-1 in there. It's more about definition than size. I mean, I love the oldies too, Jerry. Trust me when I tell you. That's why you hear Sinatra on there. But I love the 50s. I love the 50s and 60s. I'm right with you. I know so much 60s music. It's stupid. 1-1 outside 2-1. The Yankees lead 5-2. IKF up there with 1 out and nobody on. IKF 1 for 3. Scored a run on Stanster and Homer. Also thrown out 2 guys trying to extend singles into doubles. 2-1 inside 3-1. I'm sure you take better care of yourself than the Babe did, though. The Babe was a partier. The 3-1 in there for a strike 3-2. I don't think Soto becomes a free agent until 2025. I don't think he's a free agent at the end of the year. I'm sorry. Yeah, at the end of 2024, I think he's a free agent. The 3-2 swung on a cued foul. And guys, a shout out to your members. My moderators are the best in the business. When I do Laker games, I mean, you can ask them. I literally I've had 23,000 people in a live stream. And they keep that. I mean, my Laker streams are anywhere between 5 and 10,000 on a regular basis. 3-2 swung on a foul away, and they do a phenomenal job. My mods are the best. And I don't add mods very often. But when I do, or when we do, the moderators choose them. I trust them that much to pick a mod. So pitch. IKF walks. So a good job there by Isaiah Falefa. He'll take first one out. That'll bring up Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge basketball jersey night. Kind of stupid. I understand that he's 6'7", but he plays baseball. Why would you have a Yankees basketball jersey of Aaron Judge? Sorry, that's just foolishness. Of course, this whole season's been foolishness. Judge fouls the first pitch away, and the count is 0-1. Bottom of the 7th, Yankees 5, Rays 2. Judge 1 out of 3, singled back in the 5th. It'll be an 0-1 from Kelly to Judge. Thank you, Yankee Cal. I appreciate that, buddy. The 0-1, Judge takes good pitch. Count 0-2. The Bee Gees are demigods. Bee Gees were very popular during that disco era. Of course, they came around in the 60s, too. Michael Bolton remade one of their big hits, To Love Somebody. Whoa, that pitch is crazy. Got away from the catcher, and as Bob Uecker would say,
Just a bit outside.
Kevin Kelly chugged the hell out of that one. That literally was, again,
Just a bit outside.
that was hilarious. So, IKF now in scoring position. The count is 1-2. Pitch. Judge hits it in the air, foul, and the count remains 1-2. Only had scoring in 2 innings. The Rays got 2 in the first. The Yankees got 5 in the 4th, and that has been all the scoring tonight. The 1-2. Judge fouls it away. And the count remains 1-2. Jorge Garcia died at 53. Yeah, I mean, a lot of rock stars died at 27. I know that. Like Janis Joplin, Van Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain. Like, they're all 27s. Interesting about that age. Yankees lead 5-2. Pitch. Rip right at the shortstop. And IKF just got back. Again, that's why exit velo doesn't mean anything. You can't hit a ball harder than Judge hit it right there. Hit it right at Franco. But he's out. Drinking Joe Boo's rum is very bad. To steal Joe Boo's rum. It's very bad. It's the best baseball movie there is, Major League. I always talk about the Yankees. Pitch. Forgot about Dorn because he's only high class. He was an all-star in Boston, wasn't he? Wish we had him 2 years ago. We did. 4 years ago then. That's the Yankees. Which we had 2 years ago. We did 4 years ago then. Glaber's had a good night, 2 for 3 runs scored. 0-1 to Glaber, way out in front of a breaking pitch, and the count is 0-2. Five-two Yanks. Pitch. Glaber swings, grounds it. Nice play by Franco. He knocks it down. He has no play, but he's going to hold IKF at third. So he couldn't make the play. Glaber with his third hit of the night, but Franco did a good job of knocking the ball down and keeping it in the infield to keep IKF at third. And that'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton, who has the big hit for the Yankees, the 3-run homer. That is the difference in the game. I don't watch anything on the PC, Nick. I always watch on television. I don't stream anything through my computer. I pay a lot of money for cable and streaming services. Trust me when I tell you, a lot. Well, here is Big G, because I want to watch everything on television. I don't want to stream things through the internet. I don't like that. The pitch, outside 1-0. Stanton, just a typical Stanton game, 1 for 3 with a 3-run homer. He struck out and hit a very weak ground ball, but he can't run. He would have beat that out. Rizzo needs veal parm. We got to step Rizzo up. 1-0 in there for a strike. Count 1-1. Might need some Utica greens as well. Give him some mott sticks. We got to get Rizzo some mott sticks. Something. 1-1. Stanton checked. And they say, well, I forgot. I did this for Stanton when he hit the home run. We need another one here. Just take a single, Giancarlo. Come on. 1-2. He swings and hits it in the air. Base hit left field. That's what I was talking about. That's all you need, baby. That's all you need, Giancarlo. With a single in, the Yankees take the lead. Yankees get an insurance run. They're up by 4. And that'll be the end of Stanton's night. As he will be pinch run for here. That's all you got to do, man. 2 strikes. Just put the bat on the ball. Let's go. Kardik, thank you for the super chat. I just watched your rant. I'm crying. Hope you've been good. Thank you, Kardik. I appreciate that. I've been telling people, man, if you follow me on Twitter, I tweeted that video out. It's the last thing on my Twitter page. If you could retweet it, that'd be great, man. A lot of people have been watching it because it has been retweeted a lot. I'm just like, you know what? YouTube only reaches a certain amount of people, but I would love that video to get reached by a lot of people. Pitch is fouled away by Bowers, and the count is 0-1. I didn't see who came in to run for Stanton. Now I do. It's Greg Allen, and inevitably Allen will take over for right field in the 9th, or the 8th, rather. Giancarlo wheels Stanton. That's right. Wheels. Pitch. Check swing to Domingo, foul that away. The count is 0-2. Yeah, Giancarlo had a rocket, and then he had a little blooper. But it's all that matters. You can put the ball in play with 2 strikes and see what happens, man. You know, anything can happen when you put the ball in play. Nothing happens when you strike out. It'll be an 0-2 and way upstairs. Count 1-2. Thank you, Dire Giants fan. That is the link to the video. But like I said, if you guys want to share that out for me, the best way to do it without copying and pasting, just retweet it. If you follow me on Twitter, just retweet it. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you should. You can follow me on Instagram too, especially if you want to see my workout stuff is on Instagram. Both of the links to my Instagram and Twitter are in my description. So if you want to follow me there, that'd be awesome. 1-2. Upstairs, runner goes, Greg Allen, and the ball gets away. A run's going to score, and the Yankees take a 7-2 lead. That's something the Yankees would do. The misfield. He would have been double stealing there. Who the hell's this Yankee team? That's what it was. It was a double steal, man. Who would have known? double steal. How about that? Let's go, Yankees. The 2-2 swung and fouled away. Stanton's not on base, Jerry. That was Greg Allen. Stanton's on the bench. Stanton is on the bench already. Cole looks like he's coming out for the 8th. He's pitched a beautiful ball game. Got off to a bad start. 2-2. Bowers fouls it away. He's battling. Yabagoo. We'll go back as Usain Bolt. Yeah, Stanton runs like he's got a piano on his ass. The 2-2 swung in and ripped foul. The Bowers is battling. What about second? 2 outs, 2 in for the Yanks. 2 out single by Giancarlo Stanton. He finished the night 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs. And then a double steal. Pitch. He struck him out. So, but the Yankees get 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave 1. We've played 7 full. We'll go to the top of the 8th. Do not adjust your computers or your TV sets, ladies and gentlemen. That is the correct score. Yankees 7, Rays 2. All I know is I've had good luck streaming the Yankees. Of course, the last few games have been brutal. Yeah, they don't keep a consistent lineup at all. Well, don't get all excited, guys. We all know the Yankees have these games once in a while, but it's not consistent. Like, the only thing consistent about the Yankees is their inconsistency. You know, tomorrow we'll see a completely different lineup. You know, IKF will be hitting 6th. You know, Bader will lead off tomorrow. Bowers will be hitting 8th. Higgy will be in the game. Or I don't know. Do the Yankees, they do play tomorrow, right? They play Houston? I plan on doing one of those, like the Sunday game, probably. Maybe Friday. Maybe the Friday night game. But the lineup will be completely different. So, my favorite TV channel? Probably TV Land. I don't really watch TV anymore. All the streaming services I pay for. I like TV Land. I like WeTV. I like Comet. I like Turner Classic Movies. That's probably it. I really can't think of any other channels that I really watch on a regular basis. Right, exactly. Volpe leading off. Dire Giants fan, my man.
Thank you for being a friend.
Like, yeah, we do this consistently. Thumbs up the stream. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, guys. Snacky the likey into the sub. You know why they can't do it consistently? Dire Giants fan, because Booner's going to change the lineup complete tomorrow. We're 25 likes away from 300. We got to get 300 likes, man. That has to happen. Got to get 300 likes here. Come on, guys. Smack it like it is sub. It's free. It's free. Anything that plays TJ Hooker or well, those channels that I mentioned probably do. Yeah, Golden Girl. I said that the last time. Like, if you don't like Golden Girls, you're lying. Yeah, Boone doesn't. I mean, I think he picks him out of a hat. Exactly, Matthew. Exactly. Breaking Bad's a good one. Seinfeld's my favorite. I love Breaking Bad, though. My wife is a big Hallmark person in there for a strike. I always hate Hallmark because I'm like, Hallmark is like the farthest thing from reality ever. IKF moves to right field. They want the strong arm in right. So IKF is now in right field. And Greg Allen is in left. And Tommy Canley is in the game and is not Garrett Cole. Canley has struggled as of late. Josh Lowe was 0 for 2. It'll be Josh Lowe, Rene Pinto, and Yandy Diaz. 891 for the Rays in their half of the eighth. Canley deals, and it is up and away. The count is 2-1. Canley got off to an amazing start. He didn't give up an earned run until that series in Colorado. So he went the entire first half without giving up an earned run and gave up the game winner the other night. The pitch was called a strike all night. Now it's called a ball, 3-1. Ace Avenue, thank you so much for gifting a membership. And it goes to Chris Charlton. Welcome to the Dog Pound, my friend. Compliments of the Ace Avenue. Appreciate that very, very much. The 3-1 pitch in there for a strike. Tommy went with a changeup, and the count's 3-2. I met Tommy Canley a couple of times. He signed autographs at a local card shop. All proceeds went to JDRF, which was the last 24-hour stream, was the charity that I chose. 3-2. He struck him out. Filthy slider. He gone. Oh, there is one away. Yeah, that's right. Everybody welcome Chris Charlton into the Dog Pound, baby. Let's go. We have way too many righties, Matthew. It's why I'm all over frickin' Cashman. And he's the one that brings all these right-handed bats. Pitch. Swan and hit in the air to right field. Not deep, long run for IKF. Man, it's going to drop fair. And they're not going to test IKF's arm whatsoever. Pinto stays at first. They ain't challenging that, man. It's like Roberto Clemente out there. He has a howitzer. Yeah, it's going to be tough, Jerry. Yeah, Breaking Bad is awesome, Fritz. No question. So I'll bring up Yandy Diaz. Started off the game with a walk and scored on Franco's two-run homer. That has been the only runs for the Rays so far. Canley set deals. Outside corner strike. Count 0-1. Like I was saying, I met Tommy a couple of times. Great kid. Very humble. Soft-spoken. Jacked, though. The dude is not like vascular, but he's just a thick guy. Like, that's why he throws so damn hard. He's like 6'1", 230. Like, he's just a beast. Pitch is low. A great kid, but he's got serious issues when it comes to his football team. I regret to inform everybody, Mr. Canley is an Eagles fan. We can't have that. But he is. He's an Eagles fan. Don't know how that happened, but he is. The 1-1 swung on and fouled away, and the count is 1-2. That's right, Andre. Yeah, Baboon's gonna act like, hey, we had a great night tonight. I told you guys, it's right in front of us. We're turning the corner. We're turning it. Turning it. It'll be a 1-2 pitch here to Yandy Diaz. Low, count 2-2. Pinto leads off first with one out in the top of the eighth. The Yankees 7, the Rays 2. That is a correct score. Do not adjust your sets. Smacky to likey, hitty to subby. Let's go. It'll be a 2-2 from Canley to Diaz. Canley kicks deals, swung on and fouled away. JC, welcome back to the Dog Pound, my friend. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for coming back, my man. I can tell you've been a member between 6 and 12 months because he's got the Bavaro next to his name. Come on, Tommy. It'll be a 2-2 pitch from Canley to Diaz. Pitch, low, 3-2. Diaz did this in the first inning. He fell behind 0-2, and he worked a walk. Tommy Canley was drafted by the Yankees in the 5th round out of Lynn University. They lost in the Rule 5 draft at the Rockies. Made his way to the White Sox and then back to the Yankees. One of their best pitchers ended up with the Dodgers, had arm problems, ended up back with the Yankees. 3-2. just got a piece of it, and Rortvedt couldn't hang on to the foul tip, and the count remains full at 3-2. I was really happy when the Yankees got Canely back because he's always had really nasty stuff. Canely's problem, big issue at the beginning of his career was control. He walked a lot of hitters. Like he had control issues, and when he's pitching bad, that's usually what happens to him. 3-2. He struck him out. Was not a strike. He gone. Diaz not happy. Don't blame him. Pitch is not a strike. Pitch is well off the plate. I mean, it's not close. Well, we'll take it. That ain't a strike. That ain't close. How does this umpire even have a job? He did the same crap to DJ LeMahieu. That's not. I mean, the Yankees will take all the breaks they get. That's not a strike. It's not even a strike. Big break for the Yankees. Canely deals a strike right down the Johnson to Wander Franco, and the count's 0-1. He's responsible for the Rays' 2 runs. He homered off Cole in the first. Jimmy will have a new 8-year extension. It'll be an 0-1 upstairs, 1-1. He's been consistent, but it's not a strike. It's not a strike. It's bad. It's bad. Bad to the bone. It'll be a 1-1. Canely deals low 2-1. Zero accountability is correct, Ira Johnson. It'll be a 2-1. 2-1 to Franco. 2 outs, 1 on. 2-1 from Canely. Set the belt. Kick steals. Swung on and fouled off to the left side and on the play. And the count is 2-2. Come on, Tommy. Strike him out. Yeah, Yankees got to go 17-3, right? The 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. He gone. Good inning for Tommy Canely. No runs. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 7.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. 7-2. Bombers. JC, they can read them up for 8 months, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Glad to be back. Let's go Yankees. Can't wait for the Giants season to start back. Me neither. Already started with the Giants content. The Yankees, though, because of the trade deadline. I've been doing more Yankee stuff, but obviously I'll get back to the Giants videos here. And we'll have Talking Giants this week on Chris's channel, Thursday or Friday. So whatever day we do that, I obviously won't do the game, but whatever day we don't, I'll try to do the Yankees and the Astros. Jeter was a bigger impact on New York. There's not a question. Because Eli won 2 championships, and obviously he was great, but a lot of people didn't like Eli. A lot of people, everybody loved the Jeter. Like Jeter never got, like, Giants fans killed Eli a number of times, and that never happened to Jeter. Jeter won 5 championships. Jeter was the man. I mean, Eli was great. I love Eli, but Jeter had a bigger impact. I don't think there's a question. Greg Hughes. Greg says the Yankees are only weak at 7 or 8 positions, so things are looking pretty positive. There's been some good comments in the chat. That's a good one. There's been some good comments in the chat tonight, man. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, he's been bad, Darjon. Some buyer. Again, he's been consistent, but I mean that pitch is literally 6 inches off the plate, and they're not close. Dire Giants fan, my man. Thank you for dropping the disclaimer. Yeah, once again, guys, August 19th, 2 weeks from Saturday, it's my turn for a 24-hour stream. This will be the 10th one that I have done over the last 5 years on YouTube. I hope you guys and girls will find some time to come on in. The charity that we're doing it for is Stand Up to Cancer. Love to see you guys and girls in the chat at some time. I'll be calling a lot of baseball games. Obviously, the Yankees will play because it's a Saturday. And then if there's any other games, I'll call them. I just love calling baseball games. I don't give a damn who's playing. I love it. But we have a lot of fun in there. We don't just talk about one subject. Trust me when I tell you, we're all over the place. We tell funny stories. We talk about everything. 24 hours is a long time. Jake Diekman on the mound, pitching to DJ LeGround out. DJ takes a strike. DJ Volpe. Bader and Volpe have had a really good night tonight. I mean, he was 1 for 3. He singled in the 6th. He was stranded at 3rd. And, 1 had a good swing and a high fastball, fouled it straight back, count 0-2. Sure. Judge is an oversight. Yeah, plus I think Judge is already married. Like, Jeter played the field a lot. Jeter was dating A-list celebrities. Like, Judge don't have that one on his resume. 0-2, way outside, 1-2. I think if you got to win some championships to get those on your resume. See what I think, Judge? I think Judge is like Don Mattingly. I think Judge is going to be a bright light in a dark tunnel for the Yankees, and that's really what it is. Way outside, 2-2. Mattingly was on some good Yankee teams and never quite couldn't reach the World Series. Didn't make the playoffs in '95. Judge made the playoffs a couple times. The Yankees haven't reached the World Series, and it looks like the Yankees are going backwards, like they did with Mattingly. Pitch! He struck him out. And he just blew him right. He blew him away. There's one away. Judge is a beta male. Be interesting if you said that to his face. I bet you you'd be the beta. I bet you you'd be the beta. Then I'll bring up Harrison Bader. Pitch outside, 1-0. Bader has had a good night tonight. It'll be a 1-0. Diekman deals. Bader takes in the corner. It's been a strike all night. Not a strike, but it's been called a strike all night. It counts 1-1. Bottom of the 8th. Yankees lead 7-2. Pitch. Popped up. Second baseman Lowe makes the catch in the outfield grass. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe, who has had a very good night tonight.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
2 for 3, a 2-run homer that got the game tied. It was a big hit for Volpe and the Yankees. It looked like they were going to have another bad night. And then he singled his last bat. Both hits went the opposite way. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th. Yankees 7, Rays 2. Pitch on the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-1. Diekman set at the belt. The lefty kicks and deals, and Volpe grounds it. Base hit right field. So he didn't hit it hard, but he hit him where it ain't. So Volpe's 3rd hit of the night. He gets a laugh out of it because obviously the exit velo wasn't very high, but who gives a shit when you're on first base? Right off the end of the bat. We'll see if he runs. Pinto gunned him out last time Volpe singled, so Volpe may not test his arm again. That brings up the catcher, Ben Rortvedt. And he should have put his ass into that ball, and he did not. The count is 1-0. Ben, I'm going to do it again. I promise you. This is gonna pump you up, man. Come on, Ben. You're supposed to be a strong guy, man. I can hang in the gym with you, Ben Rortvedt. Let's go, Ben. Benny biceps. Let's go, Ben. Let's go. I can hang, Rortvedt. Come on. Come on. Let's go. It'll be a 1-1 to Benny biceps. And it counts 1-1 with Anthony Volpe leading off of first. Yankees lead 7-2 with a pitch. Big swing and a miss. Rortvedt, or this time Volpe does steal the base. on Pinto, so he's in there. So Volpe steals it. He's in scoring position with 2 outs. Give me a tough at bat for Rortvedt. I mean, you got Diekman. He throws hard. He's slinging it from the left side. So Rortvedt's got to stay in there the best he can. Just got to think up the middle and opposite field. You just need a single, man. Pitch. He struck him out. And that is the end of the Yankees' 8th. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We have played 8 full innings. We'll go to the top of the 9th. Yankees 7 and the Rays 2. Looks like Clay Holmes is going to come in here. Try to shut it down. Why the Yankees are using Clay Holmes? See, this is the type of shit that aggravates me about Aaron Boone, right? You have no off day. You're going into Houston for 4 games. You know, you fly to Houston. They are at Houston, right? Or they're home. It doesn't matter. They're home. Regardless, they play tomorrow. You're up by 5 runs. Why the hell are you bringing their closer in a 5-run game? Now, I don't know what their bullpen situation looks like right now, but why are you wasting Clay Holmes in a game you lead by 5 runs? I mean, if the game gets close, you need to bring him in. But why wouldn't you save him? You know, Boone's always looking forward to tomorrow, and you got to win today, and I get it. But if you get in trouble, you can bring in Clay Holmes. Why would you bring him in to start the 9th and you're up 7-2? Why wouldn't you save him? What if you're up, what if Clay Holmes comes in here and struggles? Because sometimes that happens when it's not safe. And he throws 28 pitches. And then tomorrow night, you're up 2-1 in the top of the 9th, and he's not available. That's the type of shit that drives me crazy about Aaron Boone. Like, what are you thinking about right now? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Volpe has just 3 stolen bases. Well, that's because he hasn't hit. I mean, this is his first multi-hit game since July 3rd, so he hasn't really been on base. I guess he needs to work, but I don't know. Watch Surf Girls Hawaii on Prime now. No, thank you. Andrew says, bring in Domingo. He's drunk, so he'll shut him down. Clay Holmes 4-2 on the season, 2.21. Saved 14 out of 17 games. Now, you want to talk about spoiled Yankee fans? Those Yankee fans that grew up with Mariano Rivera closing games, you did not get more spoiled than that, man. Mariano came in, it was a wrap. Pitch. Grounded right to second. Glaber to his right. Fields throws and got low. There's 1 away here in the 9th. I'm going to bring up Randy Arozarena. Yankees lead 7-2. Rays got 2 in the first and a walk to Diaz and a 2-run homer by Franco. Yankees got 5 in the 5th, 2-run homer by Volpe, 3-run homer by Stanton. They got 2 in the 7th, RBI single by Stanton, and then a double steal. IKF stole home on the throw to second. That's the Yankees' 7th run. That's where we are. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Rays. 7-13-0 for the Yankees, and a strike delivered by Clay Holmes, and the count is 0-1. Volpe definitely has the power and the speed to be a 30-30 guy. That's a possibility, but he definitely has to make more contact. Pitch is fouled away by Arozarena, and Clay Holmes quickly ahead in the count. 0-2. It'll be an 0-2. Whoa, up and in. Arozarena bends out of the way of it. The count's 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 pitch to a Rosarina. Deals. He struck him out.
He gone.
There is 2 away here in the Rays' ninth. The Yankees trying to salvage the final game of this 3-game series. Dante, thank you for asking. If you want to become a channel member, you can go to that little $ down there and it should ask you to become a member. If not, the link to become a channel member is in my description, but you can do it 1 of 2 ways. Pitch is low to Paredes. Count 1-0. He's over 2 with a walk. Pitch way outside, 2-0. Pitch low, 3-0. Come on, Clay. Pitch in there for a strike, count 3-1. Rays down to their final out. That's right, I said it. The Yankees lead this one 7-2. Thank you to our Giants fan. That is how you become a member. Sometimes it doesn't show up on the super chat option, but if you want to become a member there, Dante, that is how you do it. The pitch swung on and fouled away. Count is full, 3-2. Rays down to their final strike. JC, my man, thank you for gifting a membership, brother. Really appreciate it. Crazy Dog, welcome to the Dog Pound. Thank you so much, JC. I appreciate that. The 3-2 hit in the air to right field, and IKF's going to play it on a hop. So the Rays stay alive. I forgot I had that drop. I could have done that when he was fouling the pitches off. I forgot I even had that until I just said it. So here is Siri. Pitch is inside. The count is 1-0. Siri took over for Luke Raley after he fouled it off his kneecap. One out. I'm sorry. 2 outs, 1 on. Top of the ninth. 7-2 Yanks. Holmes deals. Chopped foul. And the count is 1-1. Well, Michael, they should win this one. It'll be a 1-1 pitch. Way upstairs, 2-1. Well, will he stand on a good one tonight? That'd be pretty awesome if Volpe did that. 2025. 2-1. Curveball hit the corner, and the count is 2-2. It raised down to the final strike again. And the pitch. He struck him out.
He gone. Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Oh, what a thunking. The Yankees take game 3 of the 3-game series. They salvage 1 of the 3. Led by Giancarlo Stanton's 4 RBIs. They win this one 7-2. Final score, Tampa Bay, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Yankees, 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors. Give the win to Garrett Cole. The loss goes to Shane McClanahan. He moves to 11-2. Garrett Cole improves to 10-2. Garrett Cole got off to a bad start in this one. Walked Yandy Diaz after getting ahead of the count 0-2. Wander Franco hit a hanging slider to Brooklyn and made a 2-0 Rays. And it looked like that was going to be the end of it. The Yankees went quietly through the first two. They had 6 straight outs. And then Bader singled and Bader doubled. Volpe hit a 2-run homer. And that got the Yankees going. They tied it up. And then, of course, Giancarlo Stanton had a big 2-out, 3-run homer in the bottom of the fourth. The Yankees went up 5-2, and they never looked back. Cole was magnificent tonight. And good work by Keenely and Holmes out of the pen. And it's been a long time since the Yankees have played a game like this. You know, they did a little bit of everything. Small ball, stolen bases, double steal, scored a run, 2-out hit by, Stanton, or just an RBI single. We saw the Yankees go the other way. Glaber had a 3-hit night. Stanton with 4 RBIs, a home run. Volpe and Stanton both hit their homers at the opposite field. Those are the approaches you want to see. They beat a very tough pitcher in Shane McClanahan. Like I said, it looked like it was going to be a loss. They came back and won. So the Yankees haven't had many of these type of wins all year. They moved to 4 games over 500. It's still pretty much a lost cause. I'm pretty sure we know this Yankee team ain't about to make a deep run into the playoffs. They have 4 very tough games coming up here against Houston. And you got to hope for a split at the very least. Houston has definitely had our number for the last 5 years, and they are on fire right now. They've been playing really good baseball. They just picked up old friend Justin Verlander, who I think we will see in the next series. Thanks a lot for that, Mets. We appreciate you. And, we'll take it, man. We'll take it anywhere we can get it. Felt good to call the game. I love calling Yankee baseball. I love it more when they win. Have a lot more fun with that. But I am going to get out of here. Once again, if you guys and girls haven't done so, smacky the likey, hitty the subby. Like I said, depending on when I do Talking Giants with my buddy Chris, I'll either do the game tomorrow or Friday, because I do want to definitely do an Astros game. I love calling those games. And we'll do that. And then I should be doing the game. I should be doing the game on Sunday. So we'll figure it out. But I'm going to get out of here. Once again, the final score, the Yankees 7 and the Rays 2. Dire Giants fan, my man.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you so much, buddy. Says much appreciated, Baddog. Thank you for the stream. You don't need to thank me. As always, I thank each and one of you guys and girls for being here. So thank you. Time to clean house in the offseason. You're damn right about that. We need to do a complete 180 like the Giants did. We need to do an overhaul and start from scratch. It's kind of what we got to do. But again, guys and girls, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. And we will see you next time. It's a big